G'day, g'day, and welcome back to your bi-daily Karens and Kevins and their no good, idiotic, silly, public freakouts and shenanigans. Yes, I'm decreasing how often I post just for things and reasons and stuff and just because it's wiser. Anyway, with your host, the Australian idiot, me, the guy who's here talking nonsense. Let's get into the clips. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you. You still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. This guy was casually doing some yard work on a Sunday morning, and this happens.
It's a holiday.
I know that.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
I have company.
What are you doing? You do this all the time. You are interrupting the whole neighborhood's peace.
Really?
You have no concept of how noisy, how much noise you're making on a Sunday morning, on a Saturday morning. It's a holiday.
Oh, go home.
Give it a rest, buddy.
Go home.
Do it at 10 a.m. on a weekday. Stop making all this f***ing noise.
If this is what she's like over yard work on a weekend, I would hate to see what she's like just as a general neighbor with literally everything else. And the weird idea of like, no, you can't do yard work on the weekend. It's a holiday. No one likes that noise. Do it throughout the week when no one else is here and you might be at work. This old lady's unhappy because someone left rubbish and crap outside of this pool area and blames it on the person who's currently out there. The guy claims that it was the person before them that did that, and this is what happens next.
We're gonna play.
Huh?
I said, you wanna play? We're gonna play.
Ooh, that felt nice. There we go, atta girl. That felt nice, thank you. Ooh. Nice ice.
Put it on your social media, fan, you loser.
What?
What?
Oh, go ahead. Wait, are you a dude? What the f? Are you a dude? That was crazy. Do it again? Do it again?
Yes, because splashing water on someone is definitely the way to go about these things, especially when you're at the pool, because it's almost like at that point no one's really going to be that fazed by it unless you get their phone and ruin it. Then you're going to have a few problems there, which she might have been trying there. I don't know. Here we witness a random workers' dispute.
I said we can tear it over here. We can tear it over here. Yeah. I ain't gotta go outside, man. We can tear this bitch up over here, man. What you mean? I don't gotta go outside. Cameron. What you wanna do with me? No. Huh? Swing, get the one. Get the one. Get the one. Man, you ain't gotta grab me. Step outside. Step outside. You gonna go on there by the equipment. Step outside. Go outside. Outside. Let me go. Come outside. Let me go. Outside. What? That boy, man, ain't gotta have these dogs, man. Watch that purple truck pull up. Watch that purple truck pull up. Watch that purple truck pull up, and we finna force him out.
I didn't know I'd get a good serving of entertainment with this chicken that I brought here today, but hey, interesting. Like, something clearly has been happening and brewing for quite a while between those two, to the fact that they're willing to scream at each other at work, and were attempting to fight each other whilst both in uniform. It makes for great entertainment whilst you're having some lovely chicken. This guy just landed back in Miami airport and is getting into his Uber driver that he's gotten, and not long later, the Uber driver gets pulled over by a cop. The most condescending asshole of a cop I think I've ever come across. Here's the clip.
Give me your driver's license, registration, and insurance.
I will.
Are we clear?
Yes.
Give it to me.
You'll have to wait one moment.
No, sir, I don't.
For me to look for my stuff?
Sir, you're about to go. You're out of your money.
Are you watching this?
No, watching this. We're
Please
going to record this.
Yeah. Are you recording this?
Yes, sir. Hold on. Are you going to give it to me, or are you coming out of the car?
I have to reach for it.
Go, please, go ahead. By all
The driver's license?
registration, and your insurance,
Okay,
sir.
yeah. So Saturday, we're both working. I'm just dropping
We're
someone off.
both not doing the same thing, sir. I'm providing safety and security, and you're obstructing the
I
roadway.
have to provide safety
Give
and
me-
security as well.
You're not doing
my
it, sir. You're doing a very poor job. Give me
well, I'm younger,
registration
and you have a lot more
insurance.
experience.
I am older. I do have more experience. You are younger, and I wish that you would listen more than you speak. That's why God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. So you listen more than you speak. Give me your registration, your insurance. I'm not here to take your
Yeah, but
nonsense,
you were
sir.
literally
I'm not
you
here
were
to take
super
your nonsense,
aggressive.
sir.
There's a way to do it too.
Sir, I apologize
It's
that you
a
feel
Saturday-
that way, but
no,
you have to do as you're
that's
told.
That's a deflection.
You have to do as you're
It's
told.
about taking
No,
accountability
listen,
also for the way you
can
show
do
up.
This. You can
It's
do this.
You're
with
still a
somebody
human
else.
being. I'm still
I
a
am
human being too.
Yes, you are, sir. But
So treat me kindly.
no,
I have
I'm
not done
treating-
anything
I'm
to
treating you
you.
according to the law. Sir, I'm about to pull you out of this car.
Dude,
You are
this is
obstructing
not
me.
normal.
No, it's
This
not
is
normal. This is not normal. This is bonkers.
No, you have
Give me the
mental-
registration and
mental
give me the
issues.
insurance in the vehicle, sir.
1 second, please. Will you give me 1
Sir,
moment?
get out of the car. Listen to me very carefully. If you resist me,
I am not resisting.
You're gonna make the
I
news.
literally have the registration on my hand.
Give me the registration and give me the goddamn insurance and stop playing games with me.
I'm
Give
not
it to me.
doing it.
I don't wanna
The
talk to you anymore.
insurance is on the screenshot.
You have to have a physical
I
insurance.
didn't know that. I just got.
I know that you didn't know that. There's a
didn't
lot
know
of things
that.
you don't know.
We're all learning.
No, we're not all learning. You're learning right now. Let me see the insurance, sir.
I'm pulling it
You don't
out.
have a physical copy with you, do you?
No, sir.
Pull up so you can let these people out. You're welcome to watch if you like.
Wait 1 second.
Get your hands out of the way.
I don't want you. Excuse me.
Park the
Excuse
car.
me.
Park.
You're being aggressive,
You're out
though.
here
Why
fucking
are you
mind me.
throwing the? I'm gonna
I
park the
don't
car,
know
but
what to
why are
tell
you
you.
being so aggressive?
Get out of the car.
Wait 1 second. I have
Get out of the
I have
car.
the thing on.
Get out of the car.
1 second. The car's in drive.
Put it in park.
Okay, but I
Get
mean,
out
like
of the
I'm
car.
out.
Turn around.
Everyone,
Put your hands behind your back.
my hands are behind my back. You can slow down. I'm not even doing. Hello, I'm a human being.
Funny little factoid here, just for a little bit of fun. You know how the guy mentioned that you have to have a physical insurance card? Yeah, that's kind of not true in Florida. Florida is one of the 49 states that you can have an electronic insurance card. Funny that. So not only is he just being a bit of an asshole, he straight up lied. Good on you, man. You're well trained and well experienced, aren't you, buddy? Also, he just threw the guy. Like, the guy said it's in park, and he said, like, hey, can I just park it better? The cop rips him out, throws him on the car, turns him around, then throws him to the front of the car, and then once he gets the handcuffs on, just rips him back with him. Like, just no care in the world. That officer is a lawsuit magnet. My God. I wonder how many people have attempted to sue him because of this type of crap. Like, he just seems to be on a bit of a power trip there. Here we have a guy attempting to buy something with movie money.
That's all you want. I had no idea it was fake, bro.
Bro, you pulled out your pocket and gave it to me, bro.
Absolutely, with all the rest of my money, this was.
Okay, so if you got some more real money, pay for it with the real money,
I
then,
will
bro.
I will happily do that.
Okay, but
bro.
I can't give you that back, bro. So if you got
That's-
if you got real money to
Yeah,
pay for
on
it, bro,
God, I have-
okay. Quit saying on God and pay for it, bro. You just gave me a fake $20 bill.
Not knowing
and
about it,
I'm
bro.
recording you right now,
You can
bro.
record me
You
all you
just gave
want,
me a
bro.
fake 20.
Look,
so give me
my money fake?
Okay,
Is that
bro.
fake?
But you still got you. I
Is
can't.
that fake?
I can't even sell to you at this point, bro. You just try to jip me, bro. You got,
I didn't
bro.
try
Get
to
out the
jip you,
store,
bro.
bro. I'm
You
being
just
nice.
said if I had real
I'm being
money-
nice, bro. Get out.
Man, motherfucker, bro.
You too, bro. Get out, bum. Get the fuck out the store, you bum. Trying to give me some fake money, bum. You a bum. You try to give me a fake 20. Get out. I'm recording you. I'm recording you, bro. Get out, you bum. You a bum.
Yeah, it's one of those things that is just kind of funny. I also very much understand that, at least, I don't know what you can do with movie money, because it is the money that says for motion picture purposes only. I know that with general counterfeit or fake money in the US, it is an immediate crime just to even attempt to use it, even if you knew it or not. It's just one of those very messy things. And the guy just gets given a chance to just walk away and move on and go elsewhere. And hopefully you've learned to not do that again. But then you probably will, because it doesn't seem like he cares enough to learn a lesson from this situation. Oh well. The guy in the white shirt, black hat, he works at a showroom dealership dealing in cars, and so he was having a conversation about interest rates with one person here, and someone else in the bar overhears this conversation. They're a little bit drunk, so you put 2 and 2 together and find out what happens next.
What? Yeah, you're full of shit. Because you're like suckering fools on 4.5% the high interest rate.
That's crazy.
Shut the up, fool.
Thanks, you ain't gonna say shit to me. I already know that. And I know you ain't gonna touch me either.
Man, you ain't gonna touch me. You ain't gonna touch me, dog.
Go ahead, you go.
What's up?
Then go.
What's up?
Then go.
What's up?
Then do it.
Go right outside. You go right outside, dog. No problem. No problem. No problem.
You're still not doing shit. You still ain't doing shit. Then pass through him right now. No problem. No problem.
No, you talking mad shit, dog. Like, hey, we good? Hey, you talking mad shit.
I'm waiting for I know you guys.
No, we're good. I'm going home. It's fine.
You can eat here if you want. You can
I
sit
can eat
here.
here too. I eat your meal.
I don't care.
Coming off the time off of someone's phone that we see briefly in the clip, it's almost 2 in the morning. Man, what a way to go about the day. It's just like, yep. Oh, I hear someone talking about interest rates, and I'm so drunk out of my mind, I'm gonna go do something stupid. Let's go. It's just funny. Here we have a guy complaining about the car park you choose to park in an open parking lot.
Sorry, that window doesn't work. Hi.
Can you not park here next time? Because all your guys' parking is over there.
It's an open parking lot, sir.
I understand that, but this is Conair's parking, and I park here every day, and everybody else parks all the way up to here. You've never parked here before.
It's an open parking lot, sir. I can park where I want. It's an open parking lot, sir.
We'll have it towed next time.
It's an open parking lot.
Okay, what I'm saying is literally every day for however long you've worked here, you've never parked here, and it caused a problem today.
It's not my problem.
If it caused a problem, why aren't you elaborating on the problem that the car park choices cause? You're just saying, well, today it caused a problem, and then not elaborating more on that, and that's all you're going to say. That's great. It's very helpful. Making reasonable decisions about saying, no, screw you. Here's something quite interesting happening here. So this person here has gotten an order at Waffle House, and it's a to-go order. Apparently, according to the manager that's now come out to talk to her, you're meant to wait outside for that order, and they don't start cooking it until you go outside. Anyway, this entire thing just escalates and escalates, and I'll just let you watch this.
For sure. That's it. Yeah, for sure. So it was my understanding, Dre, help me if I'm wrong, did you place your to-go order already?
Yeah.
You did. So our rule is you have to exit the building before we can start your to-go order.
And how did I know that?
Did my employees not tell that to you?
Not when I ordered.
Okay. Have they said that to you though since before I came here?
Yes.
Right. So you haven't left. You haven't exited the building yet.
Right.
So your food will not be made until you exit the building. I'd be more than happy. Have you already paid?
Yes.
I'd be more than happy to issue you a refund. But Weathersfield Police Department are on their way. And at that point, you just have to leave. I'm refusing you service at this point. But you're hindering my employees from being able to do their job.
Because all these people are pouring into here.
Nobody's pouring in here.
That's my point.
Right. But this is our rules. Because I have had way too many issues here in this store. That is why we are to go only. So I'm going to issue you a refund. But you need to leave. Yes, ma'am.
Go
Absolutely.
Ahead. Go ahead.
Are you going to leave the property at that point?
I'm gonna wait and see when I get my money back.
Absolutely. How did you pay?
With a debit card.
With your debit card, so that'll be back onto your card. Do you know what her ticket is? So it was just a sausage, egg, and cheese hash brown bowl, correct?
Yes.
Alrighty. Alright, that'll go right back on your card. I don't know if it will allow me to print out a receipt for your order, but you're more than welcome to take a picture of it. I actually need it for my records.
Of course you do.
So you're more than welcome to take a picture of that. Everything has been refunded.
No, this isn't a type of rule that I would consider to be extremely weird per se. I've definitely come across some rules very similar to this before. Like, for example, there's a sushi shop. I don't know if these are their rules anymore because they have moved to a different spot with a bigger store. But basically, you come in, if you're doing takeaway, you make the order, and then you go wait outside because it is a very busy shop. There's always a lot going on, and there's not much room for people to stand and wait for takeaway, so you just have to wait outside because that's just what it is here. But obviously, that thing isn't the case here. It is the case here that this seems to be a Waffle House store that is just closed to interior eating in general for one reason or another, which can definitely make the question on what's the point of having all those chairs there anymore. And then furthermore to that, of the whole idea that you have to wait outside for your order, even though you can just sit down on one of the empty seats that are never going to be. It's very, very, very interesting. I get the idea of this type of ruling and I understand it, but I still find it in this current situation that it might be a bit silly, especially to call the cops and do this entire thing to this person here who seems to be acting very calm and cool, collected about this entire situation. I'm sure if you just explained it properly and gave her a chance to just wait outside patiently for her food, that things probably would have been all fine and dandy. I don't know though. It's interesting.
In this clip, we got a Karen who's extremely upset that a contractor parked on the street in front of her house.
I can arrange that.
Then do it.
He's blocking the mail.
No, I'm not. It's open.
You don't even get mail. You don't even get mail. Linda.
Sharon, it already has come. I've already gotten the mail. You're trying to make an issue. There's no issue.
No, it's been 2 months, Tracy.
There's not one.
2
Has
months.
anybody parked
2
in front
months.
of your house?
I've parked and I've said nothing and I've been really nice.
Nobody has parked in front of your
allow
house.
me to speak, then it's fine.
No, because you're
he
being
wanted to go off on me.
unreasonable.
No, you told me you were gonna go get.
Dude went off on
You
me.
told me you were gonna go get your
I
gun.
heard I heard he put you on speaker and I heard all of your language. And that is,
I didn't say
you don't treat
No,
people that way.
I told you don't.
treat people that way.
No,
He's
okay,
parked
what did
here
I
and
say?
not hurting anything.
What did I say?
You said your mother.
No, I did not.
Yeah, I'm gonna
just
park right
now.
there. I'm gonna park
Just
there.
now when you got in my face.
Because you're grabbing my stuff and touching it.
Face on my property.
I wasn't on your property.
Calm down.
This is the street,
Calm down.
and you were touching my stuff.
Calm down.
Yeah, well, you're blocking where this is my only parking place.
No, this isn't.
You have all this and all that.
Okay.
No, wait, Tracy, I'll just park my cars here. I'll tell my friends. I'll leave the trash. I won't be a good neighbor, okay?
trash.
If your contractors don't want to be good neighbors, then that's fine. That's just perfectly fine.
Nobody's been rude.
I'm a good neighbor.
Nobody's left a mess. We have been nothing but good and kind
No, they
neighbors
left
to
a
you.
bunch of dirt.
If
I
you
cleaned
had
up
guests
earlier.
at your house and you needed parking, your people are allowed to park.
No, I
anywhere in front of their
understand
house.
that.
So if
I understand that, but they're not allowed to be rude to me, and he was rude when I asked nice. I'm done.
But you were being You're being unreasonable. This has been here for 2 hours, and he's putting
all I
stuff in
did
it for
is
me,
ask
for us, for our house.
Okay, and your house is right there.
Absolutely.
If my
Absolutely, but
contractor
guess
was
what?
working, I wouldn't come over and have
Oh
him
my
dumped
gosh.
here.
Okay, but you're being.
It's
It's
Whatever,
going to
Tracy.
be here for a couple of hours. That's it.
It's fine.
But listen,
What
you do
wasn't
not need to
fine
treat
was the
anybody
manner
else.
in which he treated me, and I will handle it legally, and it's fine.
Legally?
He has a license. It can be reported in California. My best friends are contractors.
Hey.
They build high rises.
Hey.
Let's step back and think about what you're arguing about. Somebody
I'm
is
not
parked
arguing about
on,
anything.
No, listen. But this is what you're arguing about.
Okay, first of all, he has no mask on. He's working, and he shouldn't be. He's
Okay.
working.
Where's your mask?
My mask, I sell them, and they're in the
Hold on.
house.
Let's get back on track. What you're getting so
not-
upset about.
I don't need an arbitrator, okay?
But
I
you
got
do.
a federal arbitrator to the Port of Long Beach, okay, Tracy? I don't need some dude to tell me who I am, what I am. And when I asked nicely, do you mind, would you please move your truck?
Where's he gonna put it?
If he would, right here, in front of your house.
Oh my God. No, but then you get upset that you're too close
Why?
to the stop sign. Because
Why?
you've told my family members
No, I have
that
not.
have come. No, leave.
No, I have
leave.
not. Don't put words
There,
in my
no.
mouth. I'm done.
Okay, have a good day. You
No,
just shouldn't.
I will handle it.
Don't let it
I
ruin
will
your
handle
day
it.
that
He
we
has-
are putting our
He has
stuff
no
here.
license on this truck. I will handle it, Tracy.
Okay, okay.
If he's gonna be a dick to me, I asked nicely. I came
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Call Corona PD.
I don't need to call Corona.
Well, if it's such an issue with my license, let them come. Then let them come.
I will go to the state.
The state. Oh.
They have a lot of going on. They're not going to worry about a trailer being parked in front of somebody's house that their trash is going into.
Nothing to do with the trailer.
Oh, your hurt feelings?
But it has to do with the manner in which you talked back at me. When I asked so nicely, I came over and I said, would it be okay? I only have one parking place. I do have.
But you don't ever have somebody. There's never
Yes,
any
I
other
do,
cars
Tracy.
here.
You don't see it.
Never. I'm home all day. I don't go anywhere because my kids are getting homeschooled right now. I never see, other than your brother who parks right here. I know, but that's the only people I ever see. I only ever see
Well,
that
that's
car.
all you've seen.
Because I've been here for 7 years and I never see cars at your house. So you're
the same girl
it's
was
not
gonna
real.
come over and pick samples up to take to
And look
India
at, you have a
for
beautiful
hospital.
driveway. Park right there, get her stuff, and she leaves.
Tracy, I
Park
really
right here.
don't need
Park
you
right
to
here.
tell me where
No,
I can
but
park
I know,
in
but you're
my
making
house.
like
Oh, keep in mind, this is my house, okay? That is your house.
Yeah,
That's
but
all I was saying. And I asked him nicely until he got in my face.
This is a public street, and he's not blocking a driveway.
Just leave it. I already said leave it.
So my initial thoughts on this was like, why didn't the contractor just park in front of the house that he's doing work on? But then we hear later on in this clip, according to the neighbor, according to the person whose house is having contracted work done, she's complained about her family parking near the stop sign that's on her side of the road before. So I guess it's understandable why the contractor parked there in the first place. And secondly, it's on the street. It's not on the nature strip, it's not on the footpath, and it's not in front of your driveway or on it. In most terms, you really can't do shit about it. You can complain about it, but unless it's a big, massive truck that is there continuously, like something that's there consistently, I don't think there's really literally anything you can do about it. Because on the technicalities, and I did research this, the footpath out to the street is, whilst technically you should be the one maintaining it in some places, it is not your property, it is under the municipality of the city or whatever you live at. It's public property, effectively. Either way, a funny ass argument over this, and she was losing her mind. I find it funny how she tried to pull the mask argument at some point. It's like, oh, he's not even wearing a mask. It's like, honey, you're not either. The fuck you want about this mask thing? If you're not wearing one, you're going to complain about someone else not wearing one when they're doing garden work, I'm assuming, based upon the big fat trailer for probably garden-related shenanigans, any form of foliage and crap. It's just like, why? It's a convoluted mess that what was the point having a 5-minute argument over a vehicle that's probably only going to be parked there for a few hours that day?
This guy gets into some form of crash that ends up with his car being on its roof, which is wild to say it itself. Anyway, he gets out of the car and starts going off at the people who are now around him because, you know, he just crashed.
I'm not a lawyer. You shut the up. Sir, calm down. You're good. You went through something, brother.
He flipped him.
Oh, that's a lawsuit. And he's getting the money to sue. We don't got problem. He's drunk.
Is everybody okay though?
He's wasted.
Did he come out of the car?
Yeah.
Was anybody else with him?
No.
Was he driving or the passenger seat?
No, he was driving.
He was driving?
Yes.
We saw him swerve.
Anybody in the back seat?
Well, he seems to be okay at least, maybe. Something tells me there's some form of concussion or something along those lines that will probably prop up on a later date if he doesn't get himself checked out. Also, it seems like he's definitely a little bit drunk. So, yeah, drink driving, eh? Not good.
Guy who's parked in the middle of the parking lot, not in an actual car park, and is pretty much in the way of a bunch of handicap spots, and when he gets confronted about that and asked to move by someone who works there, he has a bit of a tissy fit.
So you're illegally parked. I've got a complaint already about the vehicle being blocked.
You're the complaint.
If you are going to remain parked here, I will have to call a tow truck. So what time do you plan?
Before it's over with, you can smile, but you're going to jail for what you're doing up front.
Oh.
You got the corporate charge being called, but you're being investigated too. Okay. That's something you don't know, big gal. I'm a big boy, but I'm happy.
Okay.
I can give anybody a stranger wants a.
Are you going to move your vehicle for my guests?
Slut.
Are you going to move my vehicle for the guests? You're going to move the vehicle for the guests?
Have a great day. Safe travels. Don't get in the wreck on the way there with all your anger you got. Have a good day. Safe travels.
Of course, it had to be one of those entitled assholes in their big fuck-off trucks. I've had a rant about this in the past. I understand the people who own a vehicle of this caliber that actually need a vehicle of this caliber, but the reality is most people who own one of these vehicles own it just because they can. Like, most of them will only ever make use of the things that this car is able to do, or once in a blue moon. And even then, like, these vehicles have been continuously made to be more big, more stupid and over the top than what they used to be. Like, they don't need to be the absolute size they are to be able to do the towing that a lot of them are used for. Anyway, we're not going on that pathway today. Because you got the people who own vehicles like this who are like this. Because it's either the people who make use of these vehicles, the middle ground of the people who are just brought into the hype of the car manufacturers selling them these overpriced pieces of garbage, and then you've got the assholes who get a big vehicle because they feel like it's showing off, whether it because it makes them think they have a big dick or something along those lines, or whatever the hell it is for, whatever stupid thing they try to push here, they're of course going to be absolute assholes. You know, they can't find a car park. Rather than, you know, getting a double car park or just parking in a further away and taking multiple car parks so it's not too annoying, they park as close as they want to, and they park in the middle of the street. They're not parking in an actual car park spot and make everyone else's life harder because, you know, they're entitled to park wherever the hell they want because they got the giant golf truck. I still ranted somewhat about a truck, didn't I? That's for another day. In this next clip, we've got a Karen who can't comprehend the fact that there's a pair of black men just rolling around in the car parking lot of Mercedes-Benz and decides to cause a few issues because they're apparently trespassing.
Why are you blocking the car?
I'm leaving. Get the f out my way. I'm picking him up. I came to pick him up. I'm getting the f out of here.
Trespassing what?
We ain't trespassing nothing.
Trespassing what?
Why are you trespassing?
Trespassing what?
Why are you trespassing?
Trespassing what?
On a place where you don't belong to
get off the whip. Hey, get off the whip.
Hey, I could buy any car here I want to buy. What is you talking about? What is you talking about? Once you get on somewhere. Hey.
Ain't nobody giving you no problems. We're trying to leave.
Hey, y'all get y'all homie, bro. Get y'all homie, bro.
Hey, we trying to leave.
Get y'all homie, bro. This is why people, bro. I be want to smack the f out you, dog. Move. Hey, just get out. Get in the car, bro. Move. Ain't nobody gonna touch you. Move. Bro, is this our homie?
Don't touch me.
Bro, move around.
Don't touch me.
Move around.
Don't touch me.
We ain't gonna touch you. We know you gonna press charges. You trespassing too. You own this mother?
Yeah.
You own it?
Maybe I do.
You don't with them dirty ass.
Maybe
you don't. Them dirty ass feet you don't. Get on somewhere, bro.
No.
Hey, just back the car up. Just back the car and pull out, bro.
No. Where? Hey! Yeah, maybe I do.
Just back this motherfucker up. You know her? Move her around, bro.
Get over here.
Thank you. Move her out, bro. Go.
Why are you
Denzel, go.
run me over? Why are you trying to run me over?
Bro.
Why are you trying to run me over? I'm walking.
Is this your wife?
I'm walking.
Is this your wife?
I'm walking.
Thank you. Stupid.
You call me a stupid.
I'll smack the f out of you.
You're stupid.
Touch me.
You're
Touch me. Touch me.
Am I gonna touch
I'll
you?
knock your ass out. I promise you.
I'll look you when I see that.
It ain't what you want. You and your husband up with me. Touch me. Touch me.
Exactly
Touch
what
me.
you said.
Touch me.
You exactly said it.
Touch me.
You just said it.
Touch me.
You just said it.
Bro, get your wife, Brody.
You just said it. You just said it.
Get your wife, Brody.
You just said it. You just said it.
Yeah, I will. I will f you up. And your husband. You better get her. You better get her.
Love how at the end there she's just like, oh my god, you said it, you said it. Yeah, he's telling you that he's not afraid to hit back if you start it. He's not going to start it himself, but if you do, he ain't afraid to just go, fuck off, bye-bye. It is what it is. It's not a threat, it's a promise. That's what that was. I don't get people like this. Like, what's the point of standing in front of a car saying they're trespassing in the car parking lot of a car dealership? Like, what? I'm confused. That definitely seemed like it had a bit of racist connotations to it. I'm not saying that it is, I'm just saying that it feels like it is. Your comments are probably going to disagree though. Here we got another guy who calls out a Karen for just being outright entitled, and rather than sit there and wait in the drive-thru like everybody else normally has to, she decides to get out of her car and go inside and start harassing the food workers to get her food quicker.
Hey, I hope it was worth holding everybody up so you could harass some people in there. They're food workers, dude. They're food workers. I heard you yelling in there. Oh, I went in there. Instead of waiting in your car like a normal person, now nobody behind you gets to move. Nice job, Karen. You dumbass. Oh, yeah, get mad. Oh, yeah. Get mad. You're blocking everybody, dude.
You know what? I just barely got my food.
Oh, yeah, you could have pulled forward. You have to wait like everybody else. What makes you so entitled that you need to get your food before everybody else, Karen? That's what I thought.
You're sick.
Oh, you're sick. Yeah, you're sick. Lock your car and walk away, you dumb bitch.
They get paid barely minimum goddamn wage to put up with your shit, Karen. Leave them alone. Like, they already have to deal with enough crap as it is being the workers in a fast food restaurant being paid the bare goddamn minimum necessary, and now they have to deal with your additional crap on top of that. Just grow up, wait patiently in the car like everybody else, man. It's really not that hard. It's not that hard to wait an extra few minutes for your goddamn food and just stay calm. Here we have a Karen who made an order at a fast food restaurant, then disappeared into the bathroom for around over 20 minutes or so, doing God knows what, but probably getting as high as a kite. Anyway, their food was served at some point not long after they went into the bathroom, and after a while the workers got rid of it because, you know, it sat there for quite a while, not being claimed. It most likely started to go cold and they decided just to get rid of it then. Anyway, the Karen comes out of the bathroom, sees as their food's not here, and they start going off, and this is what happens.
Oh yeah, we have it. I am not leaving until I get my fucking meal. You can throw whatever you want. Give me my fucking meal. They said they're coming. You fucking goof. They said they're coming. What? You're gonna just me for my fucking meal? I'm sorry you let it sit there for 20 minutes while you're in my fucking burger goof. Man, give me my fucking meal. No. What do you mean no? Because you let it sit there for 20 minutes. That's not our fault. That's not our fault. You let it sit. You are a goof. I'm a fucking. I hope you know what the police. Yeah, the police are on their way. I don't really give a. They will. You want to be a tough guy? You're a scum. You are such a scum. What? You laughed at scum. Piece of shit. You didn't even call them. Loon. I did. They heard you yelling. They heard you yelling. They said they're selling somebody immediately. You heard that one too. I'm sorry that you went and smoked meth in the bathroom for 20 minutes. Leave our store and never come back. You're on camera. We're going to be giving it to the police. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that you didn't serve me? I did. No, you didn't. I served you the first time. Goodbye, ma'am. Have a good day.
You know, if you're gonna burn 20 minutes in a fast food restaurant bathroom, maybe do that prior towards ordering food. Like, you go in there, do whatever you need to do in there, then come out and then order your food, so that when it comes out pretty quickly, you can just grab it, because, you know, it's a fast food restaurant for a reason. 9 times out of 10, they're going to try and get your food out to you as quickly as they can, which usually only happens a few minutes after your order, unless it's extremely busy. And of course, if your order sits there for long enough, they're just going to take it back back and get rid of it because, you know, no one's claimed it. The person who made that order has disappeared and has not gotten it in the past 10-15 minutes. It's been sitting there for. So logically, they're gonna get rid of it. What else do you expect's gonna happen? And then starting to get angry and throw crap at them because they did that is just the dumbest choice to make ever, because, you know, it's only gonna cause more issues for you down the line, especially considering they recorded it and they're gonna report it to the police, and whoopsie daisy, now you've probably got yourself some form of fine. Oh, good on you.
Here we have an entitled little brat who decides to do some very interesting things to her teacher, and then even attempts to call her mother for backup on this issue.
No. Deal with me.
You're right. Have you touched me? I did not touch you. So I asked you.
No.
Hey, will you go get another 18 lesson for me?
No, I'm calling my mama.
I don't
You ain't about to me up, bitch.
Chill.
No,
stop.
Get off my seat. Get off my seat. You want to talk to her? Because she's pissing me off right now.
Clearly, her mother did something along the lines of telling her to just off and just finish your day at school. I'm laughing at this. Really, it's not a laughing issue. Like, there are, like, from my experience with school 5 years ago now, I've been out of school for a long time. Just, even back then, the grade 7s, like the lower end who were coming into a high school, they were little shits. Like, I don't know how many times the school went into lockdown. I don't know how many times certain toilets were put on fire because that's just what those guys tend to do for some dumb reason. It just seems like as I got older, all the young people seemed to get more and more and more chaotically wacky and stupid and idiotic, and I'm sure it's gotten 10 times worse. I mean, we got this clip here that proves that is definitely a thing. And let's be real, this is probably some form of prejudice. I don't know. Moving along. Here we watch as security of a library that's currently closed has to deal with a very intriguing character. It's a police officer writing down every single infraction that she's going to give you a ticket for, yet she's just a random person who's now been banned from the library because she's just been her. This Karen was attempting to hold this car park for someone one way or another by standing in the car park. You know, the typical entitled Karen thing to do. Anyway, someone else comes in and takes the car park, and this is her reaction to that information.
Can you say that
you
again?
You want to record me?
Can you say that you're going to key the car?
Yeah, do you want to say that you just took a spot when someone was standing right there?
That you're not a car?
A human was standing right there. Would you like me to call the
sidewalk.
cops? Would you like me to call the
cops?
cops?
Call the cops.
Okay. You have no dignity.
I'm wasting my time.
I'm wasting your time?
Yes.
I was standing right there.
You're on the sidewalk.
Are you kidding me? I was standing right in the spot.
No, you weren't.
What gives you guys an attitude to stand right here, to actually think that you have respect when some human was standing right here?
You weren't standing right here.
Okay, I'm going to key your car. Have a good day.
Whoa.
Oh, you're so cool. You're so cool.
Back up.
Oh, yeah, leave. I would love to see you leave.
I said back up. I didn't say leave.
This millennial attitude where you think you own the world and you own everything, this instant gratification, get some civility back. I'm going to key your car.
Don't you love the audacity of some of these people saying that, oh, you're just being entitled because this is meant to be for someone else, this car park, that's why I was standing here. That's not how you save car parks, ma'am. That's just not how that works at all. It's literally the first car that gets there gets the car park. There is nothing else to it. You can't just stand in a car park and reserve it. And then it makes me question, where in the world is the person who you're saving the car park for? Surely Surely they wouldn't be that far behind you if you're already there standing in the car park waiting for them to catch back up. It's just fascinating seeing these type of people out in the world. And then of course the idea of like, man, show some chivalry, I'm going to key your car in the same sentence is nuts. Here we have staff trying to control people at an airport.
Today, sir, is that you're not going to talk over me and you're not going to talk over me. I'm looking at this gentleman directly and I'm speaking to him. You don't overspeak me and you don't get an attitude with me. Because what we're going to do is call court police and have you removed. So do me a favor, step back.
Talk to the gentleman.
Step back.
I'm standing right here talking to the
Step back.
Talk to the gentleman.
Thank you. Like I said, it's a box the size of that.
This seems like a situation where someone's getting involved in a conversation they're not meant to be involved in. Here we have a Karen going on a tirade against a minimum wage worker all over fried chicken.
People like her make me want to reach back there and snatch her little ass and bring her over this desk. I don't give a I'm going to jail. I'll her little ass up. You see how she talking smart? She need not to say nothing. She needs not to say nothing. Because she needs to know how to be professional. Be professional. If she don't know how to be professional, she needs to be fired. And that's it, and period. I'm not about to deal with nobody's attitude like that. This is the second time, same female. I asked them, why is she over there? They said, oh, that's what she do. She keep going to the back right there. She don't want to come out and deal with the customers. So either her job is to work back there in the heat and don't come with the customers, and y'all got extra help, or she don't need to deal with no customers at all. Because I slap a bitch like her in the parking lot all day, every day. And I don't care. Everybody got problems. I'm going through my own shit. The last thing I feel like doing is dealing with her attitude. And all I want is some chicken. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm sorry, lady, it works in the rules of threes, not a rule of two. There's 3 strikes and then you're out, not 2 strikes, so you've had it twice now. Wait until the 3rd time, and then you can have the 3rd strike and get rid of her. Apparently she went on this tirade for another 20 minutes before finally leaving the store, which is just kind of insane, to say the least, but hey, that is what it is. It's midnight at an airport and we have a grown man yelling.
Grown man! Talk to me the way you talk to them. Talk to me the way you talk to them. See what happens. I'm a man. Talk to me the way you talk to these little girls. I don't give a if you're tired. You're a grown man. Deal with it. They're tired. They're teenagers. Let them breathe. It's their first time traveling. You're giving them a hard time.
Not sure the context of this clip itself, but I'm assuming that the guy yelling is either a family member or father of those kids that this other guy was yelling at previously, at least prior to the clip, based upon the information we have here. And if so, good job, but maybe yelling at an airport in midnight, maybe not the greatest idea. Maybe tone down your volume a little bit. I don't know. This guy's walking down a sidewalk on a street, and a pair of dogs starts running up to him in the middle of the street. He then makes a casual threat to hurt a dog or something along those lines, and the owner is very mad. Here's the clip.
Your dogs came and almost bit me. It's illegal to have your dogs on leash. Yes, it is.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter.
Get the out of here.
No.
You don't belong here.
No, you don't belong here.
I live here, buddy.
Well, you don't belong here.
I do belong here.
How do you belong
now,
here?
You need to get the out of here.
I don't need
call
to
the
do
cops.
anything. On what? For
I
what?
will call the cops because you are threatening me now.
How did I threaten you?
You are threatening
You're
me.
on camera. Now, oh, you just hit me. That's assault, ma'am. You just assaulted me.
Turn it off.
You just smacked me.
You're a asshole.
You just smacked me. You're going to call the cops on me?
Come here, Eli.
While your dogs are running loose, almost biting people? I just was assaulted. Call the cops, ma'am, please. You just assaulted me.
My daughter is a cop.
That's okay. Your daughter see this on camera that you just smacked me? They don't care.
Get out of here.
I don't need to get out of here. This is public property. This is public property. Your face is bothering me.
Really? Who are you?
Somebody who was...
You're going to say that my face is bothering you.
Somebody who was
What
casually
have I done
walking down the sidewalk and your dogs attacked me.
And, you know, morons like you...
Moron, okay.
You are a moron who get their cameras out.
Why? Because some lady like you said you'd call the cops on me because I threatened you when I never threatened you? Because you lied. Because you lied. Because you lied because your dogs were off without a leash.
What did I lie about?
You said I threatened you.
You did.
When?
You're saying you're going to my dog.
That's threatening you?
That's threatening me.
Well, your dogs were off the leash, came off your property. Your dogs were off the leash, came onto public property, and came to me like they were going to bite.
You get a gun out, you're going to threaten everybody around here because you don't know how to shoot a gun.
How do you know that? You know me?
Because I know who you are. You look like an idiot.
I look like an idiot.
You look like a moron and an idiot. Yes, you do.
You look like you need to be in a nursing home and get out of my face.
You need to get out of my face.
Or else
get out of the street.
I'm not in the street. I'm in the sidewalk, moron.
Like you take movies of everything.
Because you lie.
Is that because you
lied?
So
because you said
you are?
No, because you lied and said I threatened you.
Get the out of here.
Make me. You don't own the world.
You want to threaten me again?
How did I threaten you? What? Threaten you again?
You want me to start something?
You said get out of here. I said make me. Yeah, make
me. What,
me.
You want to fight a woman?
No, I want to stand on a public sidewalk that's public.
I'm not You're looking for trouble. You're
looking for trouble. Actually, I was looking for a leisurely walk, and your dogs came off your property. Right, liberal Democrat. Okay, yeah. You're a woman who needs to keep her dogs under control, ma'am.
The response to this clip has been quite interesting. There are some people that think like, oh, they didn't actually bite you, so you're overreacting and things on those lines. But I just want to stop the entire conversation there. If you're out in an area like this, you should have your dog leash. Doesn't matter how well you believe you have them under your control. If at any moment they choose to run up to a random person walking up on a footpath, that is where things are going to go wrong. Yes, you might believe that your dog's never going to bite anyone, but how is the person walking down the street meant to know that? What's stopping them from having a rational reaction because a dog's sprinting up to them? A dog they do not know is sprinting up to them in a manner that does seem kind of aggressive. There's going to be a different reaction depending on the person, and there will probably be a case where someone just whips out a gun and shoots them point blank because, the dog's running up to them. You don't know if the dog's going to come and attempt to attack you and stuff like that. And yes, that is an overt reaction that you should not have either. But this is why you just keep your dog on leash when you're in an area where random people can just be walking by. Like, it's really that simple. That's all there really is to this clip. Everything else that happened afterwards is just a dog owner not willing to be responsible. Like, yep, they probably should have been on a leash, but in this area, because it's not fenced in, the dog can just randomly run away at any time, and I don't really have too much control over that, clearly. This group gets a meal from McDonald's, and it turns out they tried to serve them a raw burger, and here's what happens next.
Well, you guys are going to give me something because this is literal food poisoning. How's there a raw patty
3 patties
on top of my McDouble?
3 patties.
There's 3 patties. There's literally 1, 2 cooked, and then there's a raw one on top.
Well, I wasn't the one cooking, so I can't say anything.
Okay, but you were the one who handed me my phone, the food, so you need to give me something because I will literally call the cops. This is food poisoning.
There's nothing I can do about it.
Okay, where's the manager? I see a car here. Is the manager still here? She can go open it.
The cashier's closed. It's closed. It's 124. You
So
might
what?
be recording because you don't have my consent.
It's a public area.
And you guys just fed me food poisoning.
It's public. You're in a public area.
Yeah, because you guys gave me food poisoning. So we have every right to record.
We'll call the cops on you. Thank you.
I love that. I mean, I didn't cook it. It's not my problem. And then, of course, when she spots she's getting recorded, and she goes with the old, you don't have my permission to be recorded. It's like you're out in a public place, unfortunately. So that doesn't quite work in the scenario.
Next up, we have the most interesting interaction at Waffle House. Actually, that doesn't even give you much of a statement. You understand that anything at a Waffle House can go to absolute crazy levels of stupidity very quickly. So, enjoy.
I didn't say anything to you. I just looked at you. Are you okay?
Sir, you actually said, are you tweaking? So try me if you want, bitch. Oh, stop playing with her.
Okay, ma'am, I'm gonna have to tell you. I'm gonna give you a refund.
Alright, well, give me my fucking refund.
I will give you a refund.
Alright, do that
And
then.
after that, you're not coming back.
That's fine. Check it. Mark my fucking name down.
That don't work here.
Excuse me?
That don't work here.
Oh, that don't work here? You mean you don't want to write my name down? Make sure I don't come back?
Yeah. No, I know who you are, so you're not coming back.
Alright, write it down.
But you're not going to talk my customers any type of way.
Alright, give me my money.
Give her a money.
Don't touch my phone. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't touch my phone.
Bitch,
Lord
don't do that.
Jesus. Move your motherfucking ass home, bitch. Cause I wish the fuck you wouldn't touch me, ho.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus. I'm telling you, bitch. Move, ho. I'm telling you, bitch. I'm telling you, bitch. Fuck your ass, bitch. Like I said. You know what I said. You stood there
no dirt.
You know, here I was thinking this was going to be all about just that one person who's just being a bit of an asshole towards the workers there, seems to be a little off their manada, might be drunk, might be high, might be a mixture of the both, and then all of a sudden a fight breaks out in the background. What? Like, it's obviously something no one expected to happen because the camera person was too focused on the other woman, the one that started this mess, and then it's like, wait, hold on, there's a fight going on. Wait, I should film that. That's also very awesome stuff to film. Like, it's just that, wow. Waffle House, man. They seem to, people get down to some crazy shit down there. It's pretty good. Every time you get your food, you also get some live entertainment. It's brilliant. Here we got an unhappy Kevin who seems to have had a fun night drinking at the bar and everything's gone horribly wrong and he blames it all on the worker at the bar. Good on him.
I have the right to do this. I'm posting you.
Thank God.
You got it.
Keep
I am.
posting, man.
I am.
Keep posting.
Oh, I'm posting this.
Shit, really?
Good. Yeah, and I have the right to do this.
You should be fired.
You should be in a drunk tank. You should be careful driving home as well.
There you go. Wow.
I don't care. I'm not stopping until he leaves. This is my right. I'm within my right. He's threatening me. I'm within my right.
Yeah.
And if he continues, I'll call the police because I guarantee you can't drive home.
Well, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, we're all good. 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 Okay. We're all good.
Sorry, sir.
Fantastic. Like, I don't even know what to say about this one. It's just like, so according to the text that's on screen, apparently this Kevin is blaming the worker for his girl leaving him that night, which is a very interesting choice to be made and definitely shows a person who's not really able to take responsibility for their own decisions, and maybe once he wakes up with a massive hangover, he'll rethink everything he did the night beforehand and realize what he's done. Or maybe not. There are people who just don't care to actually acknowledge when they're wrong and just pretend that nothing actually happened. Next up, we've got a Karen who got caught doing something very illegal and has a very interesting way of trying to get out of trouble.
Okay. Put your feet in.
Man, put your feet in so we can close the doors.
Okay. You're gonna close the door. You stay right there before we move. Hey, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Back up. Back up. Back up. Hold on. Hey, get your foot back in there. Get your foot back in there. Get your foot back in there. Ma'am. Ma'am, we're going to have to tase you. You're not going to like that. I don't understand what you're telling me. Put your feet back in there. Bro. We're going to have to secure in a different vehicle. Ma'am.
She definitely got tased at the end of that clip. Now, there's no way she got away with all that shenanigans without getting tased. Like, the reason why the clip cut off was probably because she got tased. Okay.
Here we have a FedEx delivery guy delivering what looks to be a 12-pack of cat food cans, which probably are around 750 grams in size. Oh, crap. I'm Australian. That is completely different metric to what you guys read as. Give me a moment. Let me do some conversions. Yeah, about 1.6 pounds. It's probably more of a consistent measurement to how you guys do your cans would be slightly different. But, you know, that looks to be the size of what our average 750 gram cans are, which is 1.6 pounds. Anyway, so it's a heavy box. There's 12 of those damn things. So this guy thought it would be a great idea to hold it over his shoulder, which, you know, I guess you could do that. Makes some sense. And then when he has to put it down, throws it onto the ground. He gets caught by the person who owns that package, and well, here's what happens next.
When you throw it like that, half of the cans are unusable. Please don't do that. When you throw the box like that, half of the cans... I've been getting chewy for 5 years, buddy. When you throw it like that, which I've got on film now, half of the cans are dented, and I can't use them.
That's heavy, like, so I'm not that far, so put it like this, so it's heavy, it's really heavy.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, then don't do this for a living.
I know, but it's really heavy, it's just fell like this one.
Every time you guys do that. Every single time.
Me?
Whoever works for FedEx. UPS doesn't do it, the U.S. Postal Service doesn't do it, but FedEx does it every time.
FedEx?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm not doing it like this.
You just did it!
What's this one really heavy, man? If you want to lift this one.
I've been buying the same stuff for 5 years. I know it's heavy. But you can't just throw it because it's heavy.
I apologize, okay.
Thank you.
So, first off, for those who don't know why you should not really eat food or use food from any form of dinted cans, is that, well, the dints, depending on how big and sharp they are, can actually break the seals or damage the seams of the cans, which will lead to bacteria being able to get inside of the can itself and cause a whole plethora of issues. Tiny dints usually are fine, but decent-sized dints, which would probably occur by a drop like this one, is just a big no-no. You shouldn't use whatever's in those cans if you see a dint to that degree, because seams are broken. Bacteria can get in one way or another. It's just not good for anyone, and it's just not worth it. So yeah, I can understand the frustration here, because losing half of the cans are probably expensive overall. It's probably like a $20, $30, $40 worth of cat food there. Actually, that's probably undercutting it. I don't know. I have no frame of reference for the cost of American pet food, so someone in the comments can have to enlighten me on how much that probably would have costed the customer here. But it's just like one of those things where I get it. It's heavy, but you should also know proper lifting and putting down techniques of using your knees to slowly bring it to the ground, and then you can slowly turn it off your shoulder onto the ground. If you can't do that, then don't carry it over your shoulder. Find a way to just carry it with your hands. Yes, it sucks, but you know, you have to do your job and not damage the damn packages when you're delivering them. I suppose, though, they will never learn that one. Here we have a Papa John's driver in the UK driving a smart car whilst not being so smart by using his phone whilst he's driving and almost running someone over. But it's okay. It's his wife's birthday, so it's perfectly fine.
You're representing a company. You're using your phone while you're driving. You almost run me over.
I'm not using a phone. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the road. It's my wife's birthday. Yeah. I've got to pick up a cake and flowers, and they're blocked off. Okay. So, mate,
hey,
if I were you, had enough of it. I'm supposed to be finished already.
Do anything.
Off away from me. No. It's my wife's birthday, and that road is blocked off. Okay. Right? The sat-nav's already sent me down the wrong way to go down there, and I've got to work out how to get there and be home in 5 minutes. So you want to off?
Please don't.
All right. Well, why don't you off then, you muggy?
You're following me.
Yeah. And you're being a sod off. Who do you think you are, you little millennial prick?
You nearly ran over.
You should watch where you're going as well, shouldn't you?
Can someone help me, please?
Who the you think you are? Just going up and interfering. I'm just going up to work out where the I'm going.
Look, stop following me. Please, can you... this is... I've got it all on camera. He almost ran me over. He's using his...
He did not almost run you over, you prick.
He did. He was using his phone while he's driving.
Roadworks there. I've just told you. It's my wife's birthday.
All right.
It's my wife's birthday. That means I get to be an asshole to whoever I want to, and no one can stop me because it's my wife's birthday. Like, I don't get that. You stupid, nonsensical millennial. It's just like, it's just such an insane reaction. It's like you almost run someone over and they catch you on your phone, and this is your reaction to that. Also, it's so funny. In your haste to go off with this person, you completely forgot to put on your parking brake. It's only a good thing that you noticed it almost immediately you could pull it back on, but your car almost left you would be in the dust because it realized that whilst it's a smart car, the man who was driving behind the wheel wasn't so.
Next, we have a Karen who absolutely loses it at the cash register lady because of the fact that her card got declined for having no funds.
An attitude. Off.
You're rude. You don't have money in there. Rude. You're rude. Okay. You're the one that don't have money.
You don't know how to work a cash register.
Yeah.
GD.
Yeah, okay.
Works every
The manager just came up. You have no money on your card. What do you want me to do?
John.
I have They'll tell you I have money on my card. Learn how to work a register.
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. You all, I'm calling the cops.
Go ahead. Give me my receipt.
Yeah, you're the asshole, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Over 1,000.
No matter how many times you're here. Hold up the line.
She's being rude and tell me I have no money.
You're the one I have.
No, you're being an asshole.
Her poor daughter, bro. Her poor daughter.
Grab the ice. You know how many times I've been here?
I love the continuous, you know how many times I've been here? It's like, yes, you may or may not know how many times you've been there, but just because you're loyal to a fucking shop doesn't mean you deserve to be a goddamn asshole to people at that store. That's not how this works. You don't just get a free pass because you're loyal. That ain't how life goes, my friend.
In this clip here, we've got a guy who is attempting to get a thing called as a pup cup from McDonald's, and I don't know one way or another how he even got here in the first place. It seemed like he was offering to pay for it, but they refused to make it for him. So escalations continue because, you know, he refuses to move on. They want him gone. And eventually the police are called. Here's the clips.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave, please.
I'm doing a video.
I'm going to need you to leave, sir.
Why was the reasoning why you won't give me a pup cup?
We're not allowed to do pup cups.
Yes, you are. I come here 2-3 times a week, every week, and get a pup cup. Every time I come here.
They're not supposed to do pup cups. If they're doing it, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Do you not understand? It's just a little cup of whipped cream.
So I need you to leave, please.
Why won't you give me a pup cup?
Because we do not do pup cups at this establishment.
Bullshit. Came here yesterday and got a pup cup.
Somebody hand me the phone, please. Call the police.
She's calling the police because I want a pup cup? Let's see what the police have to say because a person wants a pup cup? Seriously, you're calling the police because someone wants a pup cup. That's absolutely absurd. It's absolutely ridiculous. Cassopolis, Michigan. No, that's absolutely ridiculous. All you have to do is put some goddamn whipped cream in a cup, and so that my dog can have a pup cup. And I was paying for it. I asked to pay for it. You McDonald's people need to start. Like, come on now. It's a freaking pup cup. Arrogant McDonald's manager right there. Right there. Cassopolis, Michigan. I'm going to corporate with this. McDonald's doesn't support dogs, but you want me to round up to support the freaking kids every time I come here? It's a little bit of whipped cream in a cup, and I'm paying for it. It's a pup cup. Quit being so stubborn. Just give me a freaking pup cup. This could all be averted with a little bit of whipped cream in a cup for my dog. This is why America's going to people like you. We don't do pup cups. I came here 2-3 times a week and get a pup cup. Tell me I can't get a pup cup. Wait till you lose your job when I send this to corporate. I'm waiting till the police get here. Not much, man. It really didn't need to escalate like this, but I'm only recording for my safety and because of what they're doing. But I come here 2-3 times a week, almost every day. And I just asked, I was like, hey, I bring my dog because she gets excited every time I come to McDonald's because I get her a little pup cup. I literally asked if I can.
Let me just talk to him for a second.
I literally just came up to the window. I was like, hey, can I pay for a pup cup, just a little cup of whipped cream? And she's like, no, we don't do that. I'm like, what are you talking about? I came here yesterday and got a pup cup. I'm like, what's the big deal? It's just a little whipped cream and a little cup. And she's sitting there making a big deal saying, we don't do pup cups. You need to leave. I want you to leave. I'm like, hold on. I'm going to pull up my phone. I'm like, you guys are really refusing to give me a pup cup for 35 cents that, you know, it shouldn't be asking. And she's like, I'm calling the cops if you don't leave. I said, go ahead and call the cops because I want to document this because they're calling the cops on a customer, a paying customer that comes here regularly.
We're just out here to keep the peace.
That's what I want.
Said you were screaming at him and yelling at him and videotaping him and...
I wasn't screaming or yelling. Arrogant McDonald's manager right there. Just give me a freaking pup cup. This is why America's going to people like you. I'm gonna send the video to
Is he good with you? He's good with me. Okay, man. You're banned. Find another place.
That's cool.
I don't know if
I won't come back here.
I appreciate that because I understand your part, but I don't want to see you being the aggressor and coming back.
Absolutely.
All right, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right. Fist bump. All right.
Fist bump works.
Man, genuinely speaking, I get it. If you got this item previously on multiple other occasions, then I get it. But at the same time, it's one of those things, they're not giving it to you now. The manager said no. I don't get why you don't just move on with your day. I don't see why it's worth the effort to waste your time and energy to continue to argue about a cup of whipped cream. If you're that desperate to get a cup of whipped cream for your dog, just go to your local supermarket and get a can of that stuff. It's like $4 or $5 maybe. Like, yeah, it's not from Macca's, it's not the 35 cents, it's not as easy, but at the end of the day, if you really want it, you may as well save yourself the time and effort of dealing with whatever this mess was. It's just like, I don't get why I don't get why the manager was so upset about this, and I also don't get why you were so pushy about it to the point where you started going off at the manager for not doing it's just a question of why. Just why. It's just like, at some point you've just got to learn to just choose not to escalate a problem that is ultimately very silly and not really something worth your time and effort, like this one here. But clearly that's not the case for you.
Here we have a guy who's been caught taking photos of girls inside of a shopping center, and then these people manage to confront him about it and get him to delete them.
Come on, don't play stupid, man. I'm not playing stupid. I'll snatch that mother right out of your hands. I am not around. Recently deleted, right there. You need some glasses?
Okay, so what? Yes, I do. Delete all.
Delete all.
There you go.
69 items. You What are you, a pedophile or something?
Nope.
You sick.
Nope. Thank you for your time.
You don't get back on your camera when I walk away.
I'm gonna shut it off, okay?
This guy needs to get the hell out of here or something. We walk here looking at all this stuff, and he's sitting here taking pictures, and so I just made him delete all of it.
I did happen to take a picture of the lady, yes. That's all. And they're all deleted.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Order, I think.
That's sick, dude. You are one sick pig, dude. Nasty. You're lucky.
You know, you think you'd be a lot better at hiding you're doing this type of thing, because the amount of clips I see of people getting confronted for doing this type of thing is completely wild, to say the least. It's just completely crazy that there are people who are out there who do things like this, and it's just abhorrent, but what can you do aside from tell them off and get them to delete things if you can? But even then, you technically they could just ignore you and not do that. Granted, you probably are threatening enough that it doesn't matter and they'll ultimately delete things anyway, even though they don't have to by law. It's just a bit of an interesting situation. In this next clip, we got a Karen who's unhappy that someone else hopped into a taxi cab before they did.
Don't fucking do that. When you walk right in front of me, do not take my cab. Get your fat ass down, get out of the cab. You walk right in front of me. Get your fat ass out of the cab. I'm waiting for the cab. What, dude? I would not do this. You walked in front of me. I did not even see you. Well, you did. I didn't even see you. It doesn't matter. I'm calling you. I'm calling you. You have your headphones in. You walked in front of me. Get out of the cab. Get out of the cab. You're not in front of me. Dude, you walked in front of me. I'm yelling. You walked in front of me. Are you doing? You walked in front of me. You're not listening because you got your headphones in. You got your
Help me out trying to get something to eat, please. Ma'am?
Are you kidding me right now? You see me doing something?
Isn't there just like a large amount of taxis always roaming about New York? And usually isn't there a lot of people who are attempting to get into said taxis, causing a massive fuss because someone else got into a taxi before you did, and they claim they didn't even see you there waiting for that taxi in particular? I think it's one of those things where it's just like, move on, just grab the next taxi. World's gonna fucking end if you don't. It's just like what the exaggeration of these people are. It's just like if they don't get what they want now, the world's going to bloody end. Good on the other guy for being the bigger person and just accepting, you know what, he can have this one. I don't give enough of a shit to keep this argument going. I'm moving on with my day. Good on to that person.
What happens when you get a Kevin/Karen that wants to complain about the most non-consequential junk that you can ever complain about, complaining against an employee who literally could not care less about the job they're currently at? I'm not 100% sure, but I have a feeling this clip is a very good example of that.
I don't care. Alright, they're already on the way, dumbass.
Sir, can you move?
Gonna knock that bucket out off your head. I'm doing it. What are you going to do?
What you can't say. What?
That
What you work for tells you that you called me a asshole. How do you think
Oh my god.
they'll probably feel that you're an asshole. God, get me fired. I live 45 minutes away from here. I'm looking for another job. Go ahead.
Who are hungry.
Sir.
Other people behind you are hungry.
I know you couldn't care less.
My guy, I gotta go to work.
Hey, just to let you know, this guy, I'm not serving him. He says he doesn't give a shit about you guys. He specifically asshole.
Whoa, what happened to the swearing, buddy? I thought we were trying to have a friendly conversation. All of a sudden you're swearing at me? Oh, you hear him in the background. You have your hearing aid turned up, can you hear him?
Well, they're people. Oh my
Hey, you got limited years left on this earth. That's how you're going to waste them?
What? And additional things for Juicy, yeah, that cop that you could hear in the background, those sirens, yeah, it was for the guy holding up the line. He got arrested. Man, that's just embarrassing. Now I wonder if the employee was being purposeful not caring about their job, or did they all do this as a ploy because this is a guy who commonly comes and complains like this? It'd be funny if it was the latter, but probably not. Here we come across a random argument that's going on.
Come at me! Come at me now! Don't put me on camera! You just I didn't give you permission! Come at me! I didn't give you permission! Out of here! Out of here! I didn't give you permission! Out of here! So record! Out of here! Out of here! Out of here! I'm not shitting you! I'm not punching the shit out of you! Have my phone! I don't give a why would you record? Out of here! Why would you record? Get out of here! I don't give a get out of here! I'm from New York! So am I! So am I! I'm bad! Out of here! I'm bad!
I mean, it's just another day in the city, really. Here we watch some wild antics.
You understand that he's a medical service dog, right?
That's not what you told us to check.
Yes, we did. Yes, I did, and I gave her the video. Oh, assault! I saw that. Oh, you're going to jail, lady.
I got
You're
that.
going to jail. Yeah, we got it on camera. Assault.
There we go.
Assault.
Thank you.
Assault.
You were
Thank
in the
you.
way.
You're good. All right. No, that was assault. You're going to jail.
There we go. I got it on footage. Don't worry.
She definitely looked like she did that purposely. She just pulled the clipboard out of the way, jumped up, and tried to slam down that door quickly as she possibly can without giving them a warning to move. Wow. person behind the camera used to live in this house here, but they left yesterday. They moved out everything and all that because they got given a 60-day notice because the owner of the house wanted to sell the house. Anyway, we have the retailers coming in to do some bits and pieces with the house, making all types of complaints, even had the audacity to complain about there's being no power in this building because the tenant did the normal thing of transferring the utilities out of this house into the house they've moved into.
No, 5 years ago. I've lived here for 5 years.
Okay.
Lived here for 5 years.
Can you tell us why there's soot all over the walls when
A what?
photographs obviously have no soot on the walls?
Of what?
There's soot on the wall by the fireplace.
No, ma'am. There has always been soot there, and
We have photographs and we have. Did you say anything to Ahmed about?
yes,
the
I
soot?
did. Yes, I did. When COVID happened, there was no power, and I said, "Hey, what's going on with the fireplace?" And I had to find the key for the fireplace.
You know what? When I met you the first
You know what? I don't
time,
have to
you told me
justify.
It was like that since you moved in. So see, we caught you in another lie. You moved in 2019.
It had soot all over the ceilings, all over the wall.
There are photographs.
Flip your hair, Karen. Flip your Karen. What else do you have to say? Please, by all means. You're racist.
Why is she racist? Why am I a racist? What
You have come off lying to me from the very beginning.
Of social
Don't.
justice in a ridiculous way.
Wow, and you think that you can gaslight me?
How are you racist? I'm not sure. How am I gaslighting?
She has been nothing but sexist and gaslighting me and racist, and in front of my 2 young daughters, and in front of a prospective tenant.
Won't work here because of the way you screamed at your kids.
Really?
Yes.
My kids?
Yeah.
When was that? Again, gaslighting. Prove it. Prove it. And now you're putting poor guy under it.
Pardon me? Yeah, Richard, am I racist? You know what? Let's just.
Here we go.
Hey, that's okay. It is impossible to do a walkthrough with no electricity.
I transferred my utilities under my name out of this house. I'm completely entitled to do that.
Of course you are, but the city of Austin does not.
She was not accommodating, and I was allowed to be here till 6 p.m.
You're the one who changed this.
Yeah, you said the only time you had available was 3 to 3:30.
I'm not at your beck and call. What about you?
But yet I'm supposed to be at your beck and call.
No.
Right?
No.
Yes.
Why would you say that?
Definitely a lot of string of messages from you.
So do we.
Good.
So do we.
Look, I'm going to be honest, a lot of the comments for these original clips for this one was very harsh towards her, especially for the use of the racism and sexist and stuff along those lines, and I'm going to be completely honest, based upon the context here, I don't think those keywords are warranted. I do think gaslighting can definitely be something warranted here, depending on what's actually going on here, because, yeah, a good chunk of... If someone's been in a house for more than 5 years, at least in most places, most damage gets accounted for wear and tear because the tenant was in that house for an extraordinarily long time. The only time where that doesn't happen is when it's like egregious damage, like smashed hole in the walls, or kitchen top bench ripped off, or doors ripped off, and things on those lines. But general wear and tear marks, as marks in the paint, or let's say in cases of furniture leaving a heavy computer chair leaving marks on the carpet, it's just all accounted for. Yep, that's just wear and tear. This is what happens when someone lives in a house for half a decade. These things happen. So soot being on the walls near the fireplace, I don't think is something that would be warrantable to complain about, because that could be considered under just general wear and tear. And complaining about the lack of utility, saying, oh, we can't show off the house like this. Well, that's not her problem. That's your problem. If you haven't got utilities in and you expected the tenant to leave their name on this house for the utilities and continue to pay for it, then that's a you problem. You need to fix that now. There's nothing much more to it. Here we watch a casual argument with the neighbors.
Who likes to threaten my son?
Nobody threatened your son. I told him he needed to, because Grace come right out from the church and said that they were threatening to beat up Junior and Joseph, which they weren't even here. So I walked up and I said, you guys need to stop threatening everything.
So who's the men? Who are the men? Who are the men that walked up there and decided they're threatening my son over this? Because I want to know.
The one with the 15-year-old, but he's not here.
There's four
Where is he?
There's 4 kids up there saying that.
What's his name?
There's 4 kids up there saying that.
There's 4 kids.
Three
and this
adults,
is the 3rd time I've been on this street.
3 adults cornered them, and they
Okay,
called
well, I'm
them
tired of
scared.
them threatening my nephews, and the other man threatened to have my nephews jumped. I said, go ahead, have my nephew stumped. That's not how this works around here. It's ridiculous. My boys have already had to fight with these boys enough, and that is
my son's in here every other week. And it ain't my son, and I'll tell you that right now.
I don't live here, I'm done.
Good, bitch. Well, I'm a so if you want some, come the out.
Don't you love how the guy next door is just hanging around his front door, and then after things start getting intense, he just opens up the door so he can hear what's happening? Here we are in an extended stay hotel / motel. I've never known the difference between the two. Someone can inform me in the comments. And this guy here is complaining about how everyone keeps talking mad crap about him. But apparently, he's the source of his own problems, as he's the one who's been continuously attempting to pit everyone else at this extended stay place against each other, and here it is, backfiring.
I don't talk about none of y'all. Texting my phone. People texting my phone saying this, that. I don't even know, mother. Man, you keep talking about how tough they is, call me. And keep my, y'all, I got kids older than all y'all. I don't games. You shouldn't have said it.
It's true.
It's not true.
You want me to call him right now?
You can call him and ask him what he told me.
You lie about everything.
Man, I don't have to lie about nothing. I don't have to lie about nothing. I don't know you. I'm not trying to none of y'all and none of that.
And he can take that aggression somewhere else. Yeah, nobody can have a sound like that. Don't do that in front of my son. Don't do that in front of my daughter. Because shit can go left real quick. This should be surrounded by witches, so like they're that serious. He needs to go. They need to come out. He's the problem.
Apparently someone went to the lengths of ripping their mirrors off their car, which is kind of wild to say the least, but I suppose it's really just simple. You reap what you sow. He's been busy sowing all this chaos, and now here he is coming to reap all that chaos, except it's now going after him. Whoopsies. The story we have with this clip is that this area here is the public kitchen lounge area for use for people in the apartment complex. Basically, it's this massive kitchen lounge. It's just a nice entertainment area for the people who live in the apartment complex when they need something along these lines. And well, this person here, they've had some family come down and visit them, and they don't get to do this that often, so she's hosting them here at her apartment where she lives. Unfortunately, her apartment itself isn't that big, and wouldn't be big enough for hosting something on these lines, which I'm willing to believe considering this space exists in this apartment complex in the first place. Anyway, they're out here enjoying their food, having a good time, and one person decides to be a part of the public lounge area and does not like the noise that these other people are making. So then this happens.
That's it right there. That's it right there. You heard what she said, boy. She said boy. She wanted to get that up. It don't matter. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. 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 We already. And the cops are coming to take you in cops. Okay. 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 I don't care how I am. I've been a Christian 50 years before you were born. You're a reptilian. It doesn't matter. Take your ass out here. You don't own this place. She's prejudiced. She's prejudiced. She's a reptilian. 911. Go ahead and attack me in my own building. Ain't nobody attack you, ma'am. Ain't nobody attack you. Ain't nobody attack you, ma'am. You started it. You started it. You started it. You started it. Why you gotta ask him what he doing? If he was white, would you have asked him what? This is my clubhouse too. Control your cracks. Don't say nothing. Lord, Lord, Lord.
You should go. You should go now.
Jabari.
You should go now.
Jabari. I'm recording it. I'm recording it. Jabari.
Ain't you living here, man.
I've been attacked. Yeah, you doing too much. Yeah, you doing too much. 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 Go, Quita. Quita. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
There's children in here. There's children in here.
Jabari.
These are children.
My first experience with a Karen.
It's a camera right there. It's a camera right there. It's not your home by yourself. You don't live there by yourself. Colgate, great too. All right, so we're gonna bring some Colgate.
Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Stay away from me.
Respect is Respect is No, it's not.
I respect other people.
You did. You said you were going to call the police and not being here. You said that.
I did not.
Yes, you did. I heard you talking to your friend.
Yes, you did.
I heard you,
I
man.
said I was going to call the
No,
police.
you said
What brat?
You said it before that. Yes, you did.
You're racist.
You said that.
You're
I
racist.
can't be racist,
You
man.
think because I'm white you can attack me?
I didn't attack you.
You're doing it right now.
Nobody's attacking
Yes, you
you.
are. You're doing it right
I'm
now.
speaking civilized.
My blood pressure is like ready, stroke or heart attack. My blood pressure high. Because you're all your pressure high. My blood pressure high too. Everybody's got a knock on. Pass out These my brats and I love them. That's why they here with me and you by yourself. And your own friend brought down and said you always start in trouble. She did? That lady girl. She did. When we was in the hallway, we was I don't even know who. I know the other lady. I don't even know who she is. I've been here since they built this building. I don't even know her. You don't even know anybody. I don't even know her. I sure don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. You don't belong here. I don't. Oh, yes, I do. No, you don't. I paid and paid and paid. She paid hers too. I own this place. You don't own nothing.
Yeah, can you remove her, please?
No, she a tenant too. Don't involve her. She don't want to be involved. That's what racism is. Their families and their children. You know me. You see me all the time. My daughter come here from St. Louis, Missouri. I cook for my kids. Our apartment's not that big. You never see me down here. I'm either working in my place. I don't bother nobody. It's for everybody. It's for everybody. So I don't know what the big deal is about it. But if she want to call the police, my address is on my license. So be it. I live here and pay rent. Okay. Everything is okay. Yes, it's okay. Enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
I really feel sorry for the children. I love my brats. Oh, you sure do. I do. I fall on. Have a nice day, Karen. I'm listening. Sorry, it don't matter. Words ain't never killed nobody.
It's somebody's mama.
I swear to God. Sorry. 2 squad cars. I have a whole family full of law enforcement. Call them. Call them. Call them, Karen. We still here. I know what my driver's license say. What yours say? Have a nice day.
That's just an insane blowout that is absolutely unnecessary, yet here we are. Like, it just feels unnecessarily petty from that person there, from the Karen of the video, to just be so upset about this type of thing. It's like one of those things where, yes, this is for use for the apartment people only, but I'm sure that there are also guidelines that, yeah, they can invite family over and have a good time, and all have as a mini party, as long as it's not trashing the place or being excessively loud with loud banging music and crap like that. This just seems like they're having a good dinner, and that's about all that's happening here, and she's upset that they're doing that, which can lead to very many questions. I just can't get over how much of a blowout this entire argument became.
Here we have a heavily intoxicated Karen taking her daughter to the local park that's also got a skate park in there. And well, the Karen decides to make a fool of herself and starts arguing with the skaters. Well, I wouldn't say arguing because it's really one-sided, but you just watch the clip.
Hey, your mama, your hood, everything you're about, and I will you up because I'm a real motherfucker bitch. So skate away, love. Skate away. Because I don't give a damn. I'll put this away and your motherfucking shit up. My daughter know what's blue. She'll hold my shit.
Hold this shit, I got you.
Oh my God, where's my daughter? She's right here, looking out for a bitch. She know better. I'll your whole life up.
Shut up. Shut up. Go
Fucking talk to me like that. What the
This is Sideswipe.
You don't know
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
No,
Please don't touch me because you're out. You're
I'm not
drunk,
touching
and
you.
This will be an assault.
Am I touching you?
You just touched my nose. I'm gonna spit in your face. Don't touch me.
And then I'll you up.
Okay, you just go to jail. I don't care.
And then his gonna go to jail. I hit a female.
I can smell the alcohol in your breath.
Guess what? I could give 2 while your mama ain't shit.
Mom, you can give 2 because my mama ain't shit.
Yes, married how many?
Actually, none. But you're setting a good example for your daughter right here. Don't do that. You're embarrassing yourself. Please.
Really?
Just can you go sit back down and?
Can you go get up somewhere else? Because I will hurt you.
You're up. I'm not up.
I'm really not up. I know what I'm capable of.
It's the fence. It's the fence.
Who threw on me?
It's raining.
No. Who threw on me?
Oh no, dude, don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Get out of here. You just fucking slapped me. She just slapped me. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
World star. Oh, world star. You just slapped me. You slapped me. I didn't do to you.
You should dip.
You poked me in my eye and then you slapped me.
You should dip. You should dip.
I recommend that you just even like.
Dude, check that crack. Hey, yeah, you saw that she touched me? Yeah, you got it.
Your mama, your grandma, I hope they all die.
Hell yeah,
just like you. No, give me my glasses, Kamara.
Your daughter has them. Hey, you better not be driving home with that kid.
I wouldn't drive him. I'm not like your ass now. Keep that running, because I'm about to call some people. Keep it running.
Yeah, we're about to call.
Far out. That just caught me so off guard. Just a simple point towards her with some gun fingers. He knocks her hand off to the side. She slaps and he just gives her a light push and she goes tumbling down. And then, of course, once she gets back up, she's straight back to doing her bullshit again, like nothing even happened. What a Karen. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that she had a child there, I would find this to be the funniest thing in the world. The problem, she is heavily intoxicated, whilst also roaming around in public with her young daughter. Yeah, that ain't cool. That's just, nah, fam. If you're at home, okay, still, but roaming around in public with your daughter whilst you're clearly drunk as hell is just not good. Just no. Prior to the recording here, a worker at this McDonald's here decided to say that she'll take this girl outside and slap her across the face, and well, her father wasn't too happy about that information.
Thank you. Open her in a place. Smack my daughter. Ain't smacking nobody. Smack my daughter.
In the end, you said somebody working here at the McDonald's said that they were gonna smack this woman. Someone said they were gonna smack this woman. Was somebody gonna smack this woman? One of the workers?
Said she's gonna smack a 14-year-old
Really?
girl. That she told me.
14-year-old. Who was the worker? Who was the worker? She said the McDonald's. Because if one of the workers said that they were gonna smack her, we have to report that.
I want to report that. I want to place her.
Yeah. What was the worker? Who was the worker? Who was the worker?
Listen. Listen.
Everyone's listening. Shut the f.
You're gonna get smacked, you drunk bastard. Tell that girl who's gonna smack my daughter to come outside. Tell that girl.
Would you just go somewhere?
Don't drink something, you drunk bastard. No worker said she's gonna smack my 14-year-old daughter.
The worker said that they were going to smack his daughter.
I ain't gonna lie, depending on the age of the McDonald's worker here, I wouldn't be surprised if this actually happened. Like, usually I'm sitting here going like, we can't be 100% sure, the kid might be over-exaggerating, but from what I know with what seems to be very common with young women between the age of 12 and 16, 17, 18, is that there's usually an absurd amount of bullying that occurs in those ages between a lot of people. I distinctly remember a story from one of the local McDonald's over here, where a worker there was being grouped up on by a bunch of girls who were trying to harass her. Apparently that's the reason why she moved to multiple different schools to get away from these people who were harassing her. They decided to take it out of their day to go and find her at her workplace and try and harass her over the goddamn counter, which is just a crazy thing to even think about. So it wouldn't be particularly surprising if this actually occurred, and it's pretty horrible. And I'm not 100% sure what could be done to fix this behavior, because clearly the parents aren't stepping in to do this, and hopefully this McDonald's here gave her a warning, probably fired her, and maybe that will lead to some consequences, but most likely not. Some parents just don't tend to care what their kids do when they become teenagers. Here we have a Karen who decided to leave their dog inside of their car with the windows all the way up on a hot summer's day. Here's what happens next.
Just so you know, a car spikes 20 degrees in 2 minutes in a hot day like this. It is 86 degrees outside. You left your dog in a car. The current stopwatch timer going on your car is 8.5 minutes. So you need to know that. This is the dog. The dog is now okay. The dog is standing up instead of hanging off the car seat. The dog's okay now. I poured 2 bottles of water on the dog.
Yes, I had left my dog in the car to run in and get something, and this gentleman decided to break my 2 windows, and now he won't leave because he said the police are supposed to be coming. I have glass everywhere, and he's harassing me. Yeah.
No, he's not harassing you. You can't leave a dog. It is hot outside.
What's the first thing you do when you get in your car on a hot day?
You stop,
No,
please.
no, I'm not.
Please.
What's the first thing you do when you get in your car on a hot day? You roll your windows down. Well, now you don't have to worry about that.
I honestly hope that you're in one of those states where you can get away with smashing a window in order to comfort a dog that's stuck inside of a car, because I do remember from reading this up a previous time where one of these clips appeared where some states you technically can't legally do that. What you have to do is get the cops and get someone else to come out and deal with it themselves, and you're not allowed to do that. But I hope you're in one of those states where you can smash a window to get a dog outside of a car. Also, shame on the Karen for just not caring at all about their animal being left inside their car for a potential long period of time. Like, I can't get over the fact that it's like she doesn't care about what the guy's saying. She just wants to call the cops to try and get the guy in trouble for smashing her windows, and that's all she cares about. She doesn't care about the well-being of her dog in this situation. It's very clear that's not her first fault.
I'm not 100% sure what exactly happened in this clip, just because the entire thing is very difficult to decipher, but it seems like that the person who works at Boost here may be conducting some personal business with this person who seems to be a mechanic, based upon the fact they talked about spark plugs for a moment there. Anyhow, something's occurred that's caused a heated conversation here that blows up a little.
Today, then worry about your spark plugs.
Well, that's all you had to say, but you don't have to put it in that form. I don't need you to do anything for me. You can actually take my number out your hand and put it in the garbage. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Actually,
and if you keep it up, you can actually leave the store.
When I get done with
No. Actually, I will take that phone from you. No, it's not about the police. It ain't about the police. Because you don't scare me up in here.
You don't have to.
Yeah, but you don't scare me, honey.
What happened?
Yeah, he just getting an attitude just for no reason.
She expects me to change your spark plugs for getting on the phone.
Listen,
when I told
this
her
is what happened.
She got this
What? Hey, please! I got money like hell.
Okay,
I don't need your shit. That coke is getting to you, honey. That is getting to you. And you can. 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 But you won't come disrespect me. You think you are? That's what I was thinking.
Service provider, I promise you.
And so, your mama bitch.
That's what that about that.
Your mama. Your cokehead asshole, bitch.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And this, my people, is why you never make your mama jokes. I just can't get over his, like, he was calm somewhat through a thing, kind of, and just wanted to move on. But the moment she made a joke calling his mother a bitch, he just came out fucking raging. Oh, sensitive there, eh? You mama's boy, eh? I mean, I'm not here to shoot insults if that's actually the case. I'm just going to poke fun at how much you raged at that simple dig. And then, of course, it ends up with both of them throwing crap around the store and then running out the store, which is... I'm still a bit lost on what in the world even happened here, but hey, it happened. You don't go back on that, I suppose.
Is next we get to see what happens when a Kevin gets kicked out of their favorite bar to ever be in.
You got 86 from this place?
No, I haven't.
That's what everybody's telling me.
You're saying that I'm 86 from this place?
I'm not saying that, my boss is saying.
Oh, who's your boss?
Heather?
Who's Heather? Yeah? Oh. I could if you tell me, you said I'm 86 from here?
The owner did. I'm actually not the owner.
Yeah, who's the owner? Thank you.
The owner's not here.
Oh, the owner said, so they're not here. So you guys are gonna tell me that? You're not gonna give me a reason why?
So our owners approved that you're not allowed to be in this building. We're gonna have to ask you to leave, or I'm gonna get somebody else that's gonna come.
Yes, you're going to. You're going to get other people. Oh, hold on, I gotta go on live stream though. Let me go on live stream. This could be good for the live stream. Yeah, sorry. Why? Why is that? I thought you guys gave special discounts for military veterans. Why are you kicking me out of here? I'm a decorated Marine Corps veteran, and you guys haven't told me why you're kicking me out of here. Why am I being kicked out? Oh, so your owners told you this when?
Our owners told you this, that you are not allowed to be here.
Yeah? Oh, I will. Yeah? Yes. Yes, you do. I'm going to have everybody explain it to me until somebody tells me why I'm being kicked out of here. Yeah? You guys can all explain it to me. Or somebody can. This will probably go on Yelp, too. You know, I was one of the first people that came in here when you guys opened this place, right? I've been coming in here for years and years. One of the first people to make a review in this place. Always enjoyed this place. I've been bringing my family in here for years. Nobody want to tell me why I'm being kicked out of here? Or are you guys all just making some stuff up? Yeah? It's a good thing I got the video camera out before you guys all teamed up on me, right? Somebody's going to explain themselves. Damn, this is totally going on the internet. I'm going to go on all the mountain pages and show how you guys 86 me, but you won't say why. Why am I being kicked out of this establishment? I'm a decorated Marine Corps veteran. I've done nothing wrong. They're telling me I'm 86 from here. Nobody's telling me why. Huh? So you guys don't serve veterans. You don't do the veterans discount, huh? Are you? Are you? Oh, you are. Then you could tell me why you're trying to eject me from this building. Oh, so I can contact the owner for a list of reasons? So you guys decided that I wasn't going to be allowed in here when?
You can contact the owner.
Exactly. Yeah, you're just doing what you're told, but you're going to give me an explanation before I leave here why I'm not allowed to be here. Or you could tell the sheriff's deputy, if you guys want to call the sheriff. I'd love to hear what you guys say to the sheriff's deputy.
I'm waiting for, we're getting the number.
Getting the number for security. Yeah, totally disrespectful to veterans. Not much you can do about it, pal. Oh, poor you. I'm so offended right now. Oh, poor offended NPC character there. He's just fuming. His head's gonna pop off. He's so offended. So no reasoning. You're just gonna decide that I. What? No, you never gave me a reason. Why am I not allowed to be here?
You're assaulting people that work here.
What? Who?
You're verbally assaulting people and you're being disrespectful.
Who?
I don't need to give you.
Also, after the fact, after you say I'm kicked out of here, you're going to tell me I'm insulting people after you won't give me a reason why? That is absolutely ridiculous. Oh yeah? Why am I being kicked out of here? Tell me why. Nobody's giving me a reason. I have it all on video. I started recording right from the beginning. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you tell me you're kicking me out of here, you don't tell me why, and I'm harassing you. You guys are very uncomfortable with being filmed after you did something wrong, huh? No, it's okay. It's okay.
Did I give you consent to videotape me?
I don't care what you consent to.
I don't even believe you're a veteran. You're
Oh, you're going to put that online too. Tap House, that's how they feel about veterans. Ooh, let's go get their logo over here. So you guys know who said that about a decorated Marine Corps veteran. Yep, I'm not even a veteran. Lakefront. Yep, Lakefront Tap Room. Lake Arrowhead. Oh yeah, you're a veteran too? You just okay with that? You look like a veteran type person, huh? No? Nobody gonna say anything? Alright. It's okay. This will be a good recording. I'm just gonna take that little bit where you're disrespectful to veterans and post that up. That's gonna paint this place in a great light. Oh no, I'm gonna get my explanation.
I don't have one for you.
I know, and you guys can't physically remove me, so the person who can is gonna have to get an explanation for me. These people asked you to leave, but that's going to be the summary of this video. Nice long video. Damn, that's going to really hurt when I post this to the internet. Publish the, what'd you say? Publish the owner's name and information about this establishment with that person who disrespected my military service? Yeah, and you disrespect me too? Oh, this is great. This is gold. Your Yelp rating might suffer, though. I don't know. Oh, there's a camera right here. Oh, the owners are going to be able to watch all this on replay, them not giving me an answer as to why I'm 86 from this establishment. That's excellent. And then they all ignore me. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm being crazy and I won't leave? No, they won't give me a reason why they're telling me to leave. Yeah, I post up at the bar for a beer and they tell me I have to leave. I've been 86 and they won't tell me why.
Can you please back up? You're getting way too close to me.
I'm sorry, I'm standing here at the booth right where you seat everybody. They always stand right here at the table. I'm sorry that I'm making you uncomfortable when I'm standing in the same position everybody else does at your little counter here. Here, please wait to be seated. Oh, now I'm making her uncomfortable, but she won't tell me why I'm supposed to leave here. I thought you guys gave military veterans a discount. This is the discount? This is the veterans discount? At the Lakefront Tap Room? Darn. It looked like it didn't work out for you guys the way you expected, did it? I know you're just burying yourself deeper. That thing you said is going on the internet. Oh, you're disrespecting my military service again? I'm an honorably decorated military veteran? You're slandering my military service.
I'm in the military. I was previously in the military.
Oh yeah, what's your name so I can have you looked up? I got friends in the military too. Oh, this guy's he's gonna flip me off again, that's all he's got. Brody over there, oh, I got my snapback. Fuck you, buddy, service. Nobody owes you an explanation. This guy's looking at me crazy too. Hi. I didn't do anything wrong. They're not telling me why I'm supposed to be leaving here, so I'm being victimized by this establishment. I'm a military veteran. They say they give military veterans a discount. Act like you don't tell me how to act, buddy. What is that, communism? Zig Hale? Shut the
Can you please move? I don't feel safe in my workspace.
Oh yeah, okay. Whatever you want to make up after you ask me to leave, and you can't make me leave with no explanation as to why. Why am I leaving here? I pitched up for a beer. I went to the bank. I want a beer before I go home. My mouth is parched. Yeah, I was thinking about walking to Jetty's after I saw the bar was full, and then somebody made a seat for me, and then you all team up on me to kick me out of here, but you won't tell me why. But all this is going on the internet, so they'll know too. All this, and people are really nosy on this mountain. Really nosy. Got almost 10 minutes of video now. Yeah. I use the bank, and I come here for a beer, and they team up on me to kick me out and won't tell me why.
Because you're stalking someone here.
Oh, am I? I'm stalking somebody here. Who? Who am I stalking? Or is that like the owners told you something? Okay, she walked up to me.
Don't get close to her.
The video will show she walked up to me and put her hand on my camera.
Don't get close
Like,
to her.
come on now. Come on.
She's doing her job.
Let's be real. Let's be real. You guys are being malicious to me, and I was just here for a beer.
You're filming us without our permission.
What's your name? Oh, that's all on video.
What a disingenuous, dense motherfucker. Like, holy shit. The amount of gaslighting and all the fucking random shit he tried to throw at them to try and manipulate certain things out of the, like, I'm just watching this and just how he's trying to compose these videos in a certain way to try and get these people in as much trouble as possible. But it doesn't work that way because you come off as an absolute fucking asshole. Yeah, maybe they should have at least had some knowledge of what reason it is, but at the same time, you're not entitled to being told why you're not allowed to be in a store anymore. They don't have to tell you that. It's appreciated if they do. It's very useful so you know what not to do next time. But if it's a certain situation like what we hear at the end here where apparently it's something to do with him stalking someone or being an absolute nuisance or something on those lines, we don't have a reason to that. It's just like one of those things, yeah, they're going to keep certain reasons from you, especially if it's of certain things of concerns that may cause more trouble if you know about the reason why you're not allowed to be in there anymore. Either way, this video here serves as a perfect encapsulation on why you shouldn't be in this place anyway. It doesn't matter what else they throw up from you beforehand, this entire thing here is just how much of a fucking asshole you are when you don't get your way. You whip out the camera, you start shoving it into everyone's face, you start screaming, yelling at them over and over again, saying that I'm a military veteran, this is how they treat military veterans, a decorated military veteran. It's like, that's literally being a fucking shithead to try and cause as much shit as you can here. Like, fucking hell.
Here we get to witness the neighbors who are the life of the party in this neighborhood. When I mean life of the party, I mean the most annoying people in the neighborhood that nobody likes and gets in continuous arguments with all the time. For a good example here, this massive blob that we watched on camera.
I'm not gonna listen to threats in my yard.
I don't give a You heard
We're in my yard.
You heard what I said. You heard what I said.
Okay, you recording, I'm recording too. What the that what so what?
I don't know what he thought that phone for to do.
Exactly. Exactly. Y'all the f***ing problem.
There's so many neighbors that move because of their ass.
Everyone in this neighborhood is getting tired of y'all crap. Y'all are so full of shit, bullying everyone. Letting your dog be violent towards Exactly. The dog barking at the kids all the time. For what?
Call the police. Call them.
And you're
Call
a
them.
school teacher. Exactly.
We ain't going nowhere. Call them. Shit, we'll sit here and wait. And you gonna show them what the hell that dog be doing when they get here too. I know, okay.
Yo, my kids, I'm having a birthday party for my son Tuesday night. 8:45, this bitch or that bitch, whichever one, they come out, they turn on classical music. The music that I was playing didn't have no cussing in it or nothing. It was slow music. And then y'all turn on some classical music trying to ruin the goddamn birthday party for what? What we do to y'all?
Y'all better not have nothing back here.
What the did we do to y'all?
Calling the cops on somebody else across the street for having a birthday party. Saying they're smoking weed.
That's all. So many neighbors that move because of their ass.
Them people over there, they couldn't even come outside to play basketball because the goddamn dog will be barking up and down the damn fence. Who the want to come out here and deal with this shit all summer?
Get them on over here.
Yeah.
hell.
I'll be honest, I completely lost track on what's exactly is going on anymore. It just is a continuous mess. Someone complaining about classical music, or then they play other music very loud like the other person's doing classical music, but this time it's more swear heavy and stuff on those lines. I don't know, it's wild. Here you go, someone who wants to get some food from their local McDonald's, I'm assuming, and they can't because, you know, the lobby's closed, so they go through the drive-thru without a vehicle.
Food that I just paid for.
Yeah, because you're not in a vehicle. It's a drive-through specifically for cars. It's for the...
Oh, so it's just a car that can come here and get food?
Yeah, for
like I
drive-thru.
didn't just come here like 3 days ago and ordered my food.
I wasn't here 3 days ago.
Okay,
This
well,
is
can
what
I
they
get
told
my
me for
food? I already
policy.
ordered my food.
It's a security policy.
I just paid, right?
You just paid.
Okay.
That's correct. Through the mobile app.
Exactly.
It will get refunded because we're
For
not...
what? I just bought food and you're trying to like not get my food because I'm not in the car. Make that make sense.
You're in a
You sound
drive-thru.
dumb right now. I already
Because
paid
our
for my
lobby
food.
is closed, so we can't do in person.
I'm not in the lobby.
Exactly, it's closed. We can't accept in-person orders.
Bro, you're slow or something, bro. Look, even he's on his phone because he knows how slow you are right now, bro. I just want my food.
He's busy doing other shit.
Okay, because he's on his phone, right?
If you
just want my food.
If you want, I can get the manager to talk to you.
Totally. Please.
And they can decide whatever.
Totally,
But
for sure.
I was just telling you, our
Well, it's all on video how you told me
our
so.
security policy just states
I just wanted my munchie.
I honestly get both sides of this confrontation here about the whole, the security thing, we can't do it with unless you're in a vehicle, yada yada yada, but I also get the frustration behind the customers, like, I just want food. I don't have a car. Can I just get food, please? Like, from what I've witnessed, most drive-thrus don't care if you roll through on a bike or even an electric scooter. It just doesn't matter at the end of the day. And it's one of those things where, yes, your lobby's closed. Most of the people who are currently there expect that, okay, on that note, we might have some weird oddities come through the drive-thru because, you know, our lobby is closed for people to walk in and order food that way, so they have to go through the drive-thru one way or another. It looks like he got his food at the end, so good on him, but wild. Here we have an interesting situation where this lady has managed to sideswipe a parked car, and when gets confronted by the person whose car that she hit, rather than doing the usual of exchanging insurance information, she decides to call this person and do all these weird and wacky things.
Doesn't want to use insurance, just hit my car, license plate.
That shit, your car was sticking out.
Doesn't matter, you hit it.
It doesn't matter.
How you gonna hit the car and
Are
say
you
it was
recording?
sticking out? Yeah. Now you even more dumb.
You're a grown ass man over here recording young women. Grow up.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, so some guy's car was sticking out. I was driving and I hit his mirror. He's over here recording me, telling me that I'm gonna pay for his mirror. I'm on Myrtle. By Pants Pantry. It's a Chevrolet Tahoe. His mirror, like I was driving down the street and his car was sticking out. So our mirror's hit and his glass is like out. I can send you a picture. Like, the mirror is not broken, it's still there. It just popped out. He said he wants to go through insurance. So he wants money. I don't know what he wants to do. He's over here not letting me go. I'm parked. I pulled over to put out my mirror out so I could drive, and then he pulled over and he's blocking me right now. No. How much you want?
I don't even know. Like, you just start going crazy for nothing.
I started going crazy. You came at my face with a camera. I
No,
have
I
two cameras
didn't.
to my face. You
I
have a camera to
didn't.
my face?
Yeah.
At my face. For
Yeah.
what? For a mirror?
We didn't
Shut
know.
the camera off and talk to me like a grown man.
I don't know why you talking like that, bro.
Oh, he's saying I don't know why I'm talking like that with the camera to my face though.
Yeah, that's for both.
How much you want? How much you want? I'm trying to go. I have things to do, so.
She just doesn't want to go through insurance. She doesn't want her prices to go up because, you know, everyone acknowledges the fact if you hit a parked car, 99.999% of the time, it's your immediate fault because you hit a parked car. You hit a car that wasn't moving, wasn't going anywhere, sometimes doesn't even have a person in there. It's not that hard to, I don't know, see the parked car and not hit the damn thing. Or it was sticking out, you still hit the parked car. Yeah, okay, it's sticking out and parked a little whack, but not everyone's perfect. And yes, that can cause issues. But, you know, it's a parked car. If you're paying enough attention to the road, you should be able to see that that issue's coming up in front of you and, you know, avoid it, unless you're too impatient to do that or you're not actually paying attention to how you're driving. I don't know. Here you have a Karen going off at a bunch of KFC workers because the items that she got, I'm assuming this is what the case is, wasn't up to the quality and standard that she would expect for the price that she had to pay for them. So this happened.
And our gravy costs $7.99. That's almost $20.
This is so true, Karen.
Your fries are not worth $8.99, and neither is your gravy. You gotta offer me something more than that to appease me for not having this ready.
Okay, I'm giving you another 2-liter Pepsi with your meal. No. That's the only that I can give you, ma'am. I'm so sorry about that. It's your choice if you want to take it or not. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not, because you're not satisfying me. Just because you got somebody else's order, you didn't bother to tell me that.
It's not just only you, actually, that is me. And I have to apologize. And
I will do everything that I can to make sure that nobody ever orders from this store ever again, because you don't appease your customers when you screw up.
That's why I'm offering you.
Just so you guys all know, you guys are all doing a wonderful job.
Mind your own business.
I'm just telling them because you're making them feel like crap, and I want to build them up.
Thank you.
They don't
we
need
appreciate
to be
that.
built up.
We've been living since, we've been working since this morning. It's been a long day for us, and it's
And you're
very
doing a
busy.
wonderful
We are
job,
trying
so
our
thank
best
you.
to cater our customers.
You should have told me.
Yes,
You should have told me.
take the order. That's
On
why
the
I'm
phone.
explaining it to you, ma'am.
You should have told me on the phone.
That's why I'm explaining it to you. I'm asking forgiveness, and I apologize for you for what happened.
Man, that must have been so infuriating. Moments after you say, I will do everything that I can to stop anyone from coming to the store ever again, and then a customer behind you gives praise to the staff members you're currently going off at. I genuinely want to know how frustrating that would have been for that Karen there, hearing praise to the workers after you've just dragged them through the shitter. It's just like one of those things where Karens have such giant-ass egos, and then when someone else around them tells them, actually, no, puts a pin in their ego, suddenly it's not as good for them anymore. Man's catching a big fish.
Hey, you got a fucking massive one, dude.
Move off the rail! God damn, people understand fucking English? Oh my God. I'm not gonna say it again! People, dude.
Hey, you need to calm your nerves. You got the fish, so
Yeah, people need to get off the rails. They're not fishing.
you need to.
I totally get the rage here, but at the same time, cool it, you know? If you're raging whilst trying to catch this fish, you're probably not going to catch it. Here we're at the cinemas, and this person who's recording is sitting down in a seat at the cinemas, and someone else comes up and says that they're sitting in their seat. And, well, things kind of escalate from there. Now, one thing to note, we're at a certain cinemas, and then the person who's also in here is wearing a shirt of the same cinemas, so they might work here or be an associate. Who knows? Here's the clip.
In my seat. Moment, so take a step back. Don't touch my phone. Are you crazy? Is you crazy? Do not touch me or my phone. Take a step back, sir. Take a step back. Both of them. Take a step back now. Take a step back now. Take a step back. Sit back in our seat. Mom, please take a step back again. I asked you to give me a moment. Take a step back. You're being rude and disrespectful. Giving you a moment. Take a step back. Take a step back. Take a step back. Thank you. Take a step back. Take a step back. I asked you to give me a moment. Now take a step back. Take some decorum. That's all it takes is decorum. I asked you to give me a second. No, and you getting down in my face like I was just like because you turned away from me. No, I did not, ma'am. I said, give me a second. I was Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm a grown ass woman. You are not my mother. I said, give me a second. You're not. I'm not a grown woman. I am, but as am I. And I asked you to give me a moment. Really? No, thank you. Without looking at me, ma'am. I did look at you. Thank you. I don't. You don't deserve anything else from me. Guys, come on, let's go. Okay. Let's take a step down. We're gonna slide down. Okay. What you did. Wonderful. Wow, example. What you did, and I have it all on video, and I cannot wait to post it. Bread Rocks Theater. Let's see what happens with that. Mary, where did the manager go? The gentleman that was here. Yeah, page him, please. And can you get Manchester PD on the phone? I'd like to press charges.
You're gonna press charges
oh,
on
most
me?
definitely. Most definitely, I'm gonna press charges. Most definitely, I'm pressing charges. They'll see.
Police did indeed show up and press charges against her for her stupidity here. And I just ultimately question this one thing. If your tickets have specific seat positions, why do people seemingly don't do that sometimes? Like, if you just went to the seat that you got assigned, then you would avoid this entire confrontation that's occurred here. Yes, what the other person did was totally unnecessary, especially trying to whack the phone out of her hand and jumping at her and whatever the hell that she was trying to do there. That is definitely unnecessary to any degree. But again, you'd avoid this entire confrontation if you just sit in the seat that you were assigned in the first place. I don't know, it sounds easier. Maybe I just don't get it. I don't know. Quite wild though, when you're in a shirt of the theater that you're currently in. I wonder, are you an off-duty worker? Do you work here usually? If you did, you probably lost your job over this stupidity, but hey, here we are.
Here we have a maniac in your local Walmart.
You know why I'm gonna listen to this guy? You know why I'm gonna turn my music off for this guy? Because, of course you're black. What do you want me to do? That guy's the prince of the content table. You guys should call me the prince.
I'm sorry, but what's up with that guy? Like, what? The entire clip was just some form of insanity I've not seen before. Just going on about how he's the prince of the richest country in the goddamn world, and he's just going on and on about these weird amalgamations. Like, he's very, like, it's either extreme egotistical mania. Next would be the neighborhood Kevin, who decided to impute into this person's garage and starts going off at them for some bizarre reason.
Bro came in my f***ing garage. Go! Bro, go away. Go away. Yep, go away. Yep. Go away.
Take a picture, man. Break your phone and burn your garage. I'm gonna take that away. I'm gonna erase every. I just want to talk to you.
What in the world was this guy doing? Was he trying to commune with the spirits or something? Like, just doing weird random knocks? Was he trying to do some form of Morse code on the guy's car to summon some things to haunt him for a little while? Genuinely a bit of a weird one, this one. This guy's a bit of a nut one. Nut job. Wacky. Wacko. I don't know.
Here we've got the classic cliche. We're on the plane and a baby starts crying, and then what's the response of someone else? Oh, to start yelling for some reason.
No! Let's be rational. Hold on. You want to be rational? No. Don't tell me what the f*** to do. Let's be rational. We are in a tin can with a baby in a goddamn echo chamber, and you want to talk to me about being okay?
Okay, because you're yelling.
So is the baby.
Okay, so you're a man.
Did that pay extra to yell?
Okay.
No.
So,
you and shut up.
No.
Just start with me now. I don't give a. You were sitting there watching that baby cry for 45
Okay.
This shit didn't have nothing to do with nothing. Lower your voice. Lower that baby's voice.
Okay. I did. Grown-ass man. It's out there. What happened? I'm sorry, y'all.
That's me.
I'm sorry.
I'm tripping.
I'll stop yelling if you shut the baby up. It's, okay, I'm just going to level with you here, buddy. So you're comparing your yelling, your nonsensical yelling that is really unnecessary, to a baby crying. Are you a child? Is that what you're trying to tell us here? That you are a literal baby and that's why you want to yell at the top of your voice and scream like an idiot on a plane, and you won't stop doing that until the baby stops being a baby? Buddy, do you maybe take a moment to think about what you said and realize that isn't that a bit childish? Just a bit, just a teensy weensy bit. In this clip, this person goes on a warpath against their employers.
Hey, how you doing? I need to talk to you for a second.
Good.
So look,
I'm here to do what it is that I need to do for me and my family, but I will not handle the racial slurs and the racial activities from your wife. On the first day that I worked here with her, she stated, "Oh, this must have been a black room because it's nasty in here."
No, it's not. Listen, the way you
I'm
left
not
this-
done. I'm not done.
I'm not done. Look, listen. What I said, the Saturday you left like this.
No, I'm not done. The first day that I worked here, a black person was in this room because it's nasty.
Right.
Your wife, that's what she said to me. And then continuing further, she started going, "Oh, they don't teach their kids how to clean up. They don't do this. They don't do that." Saturday, I'm working. I get down to my last room. My room is spotless. She comes in, "Oh, there's dirt at the floor." After I just got done vacuuming, I know for a fact I didn't leave dirt.
You see it, I show you, right?
I'm still talking.
No. Nobody treat like us. The way.
May I finish talking? Because I'm not cutting you off.
No. You was wrong. I got the cameras in there. Same thing Miss Carmen told me the other day.
She told me today.
No.
She was married too.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking.
And then,
are you gonna let me talk, please?
No, you gotta listen first.
No, because I was speaking
No, you was
first.
not right.
You're not right for your racist slurs.
No, we didn't racist. No.
She is racist because the first day that I worked with you, so you're going to tell me that you didn't say a black person was in this room because it's nasty, and you're going to tell me that you're going to say black people.
You told us that too.
No. So why would I do that? So why would I do that? So why would I do that? And you're going to say, "Oh, black people don't teach their kids how to clean this and that." Stop cutting me off because that's a lawsuit. First of all, you can get sued, so stop cutting me off. And then going further,
nobody treats like us. Like you
yes.
are the boss, okay?
I understand that,
Yeah.
but as a customer,
you're not a customer either.
Well, it doesn't matter as a customer, as a worker,
And then
whatsoever.
if the customers stay here, I tell them on the face. So you don't have to.
I'm still speaking.
I don't care.
And then I asked her if I worked tomorrow.
Just talking about separately.
If I asked.
Just talking about
I'm talking about the complaint.
No,
so you don't want to hear it.
Don't worry about the complaint. Just talking about
You're going to
Saturday.
get sued for being racist.
Go ahead, do the suit.
And Miss Carmen told me today.
Miss Carmen had no complaints, and it's funny you talk about that because she had a lot of complaints about you guys, how you treat people, etc., how you've ran off plenty of workers, etc. I'm not done talking.
It's okay.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm not done talking.
If you don't want to work, don't work.
And that's the thing. I asked you if I worked yet tomorrow, and you're talking about some if you want to. It doesn't seem like you did Saturday.
Yeah,
what are you
Saturday
talking about? I did my job. After you stalked me around each room, I did my job. You stalked me around in each room. You were distracting me. You pulled me out of the room that I was working in to come do something else.
Oh, yeah, I have to show you first.
Oh, my
I have to show you first. I'm not teaching the first time. You the first person. You know that.
And then you complained that I left the towel because you weren't distracting me. Because you were distracting me. So this is how loyalty and acts in Hawkinsville.
Oh yeah,
this is how they act. This is how they act. Just make sure I get my pay, please, and you won't have to deal with me anymore.
Sign the paper first, my lord.
Yeah. So when can I get the paper to get my pay?
And the payroll after 2 weeks.
Can I go ahead and take the paper home and fill it out, please?
I'm here right now.
Okay. So tomorrow when I'm done, please make sure I sign that.
Okay, that's it. You're not
If you was right, you should give me the answer back. You know that? You was not right.
Miss Carmen said.
And
not
you
right
the one
what?
say.
Not right
you
what?
the one say that, okay?
Say what? What did I say? What did I say?
What I say?
What I say?
You the one say, I know that the black people make
Oh,
the mess. Oh yeah, you did.
As a melanated black woman,
you did.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
say.
yeah. Don't try to.
That's because guess what?
Yeah.
I had voice
I
memo.
don't care.
I had voice memo and I
don't
recorded
care.
you.
I don't
I
care.
recorded you from day one.
Oh, it's all right.
So go ahead and keep lying. Go ahead and keep lying.
How is that for a loaded shotgun of a clip? Okay, so I think the first thing I want to just acknowledge here, the wife here did not really do much denying of supposed racism. Heck, at the end, I think she kind of halfway admitted to some of her comments because she also said that apparently the person behind the camera admitted that, yeah, I didn't clean well because I'm black or something along those lines. I couldn't quite get the words there because there's just a lot of people going off at each other, but from what I can tell from this entire clip, the wife doesn't really deny much of these accusations being levied against her. Instead, just tries to pass the buck back to the person behind the camera. I'm not 100% sure what was even happening here with her way of approaching this entire thing. Hopefully you do take this to court and you get a fair bit out of them for this. Like, because if they're truly being racist, which based upon how much they did not deny that, I think you definitely deserve something out of that. Like, that just is wild to me.
Now, this next Karen drastically stuffed up her parking, couldn't park within the lines, but instead of accepting that she did that wrong, she decided to redirect the blame on the Jeep that's parked perfectly normal right next to her.
Come on, my daughter has to get in. He won't move his car. My daughter has to get in. Move it. You parked it too fucking close.
You
heard me. When you open that door,
Does she do this a lot?
Car.
Is she okay?
No, she's fine. The car is parked too close to her car.
Do you see your tire? Let's get serious. Let's get serious. You see the line that separates these? Now come over here. Come over here. Come on. This is just for fun. This is just for fun. No, come here. Look. Just for fun. Look. And then look at this.
Look, your tire is right on that white line.
You need to stay within the lines.
So do you. So do you.
But look, I'm perfectly between the lines. Look, I'm actually hugging this side a little too much.
I'll take a picture.
Yeah.
I love how she's taking photos of this because I'm assuming she's going to take it to the police and accidentally dob herself in because she's parked worse than he did. My goodness me.
The clips. With this clip here, we are lacking the context of what happened prior to the recording because, well, of course we do. That's just how it goes. Anyway, it seems like this Lowe's worker is a bit peeved off at the people who are recording for one reason or another. Potentially it's something to do with just there being complete and utter assholes worth of customers, and so they're being kicked out.
Now, I did not. He up and he got in. He did not tell them that all he wants to do is pay
I would like to pay for my product. Can I pay for it?
If you're going to be rude, and I've already told you, I have asked you multiple times to leave.
I'm asking to pay.
No, I've asked you multiple times. If you guys are going to be rude, and if you're going to act intimidating,
What have I done?
your husband has acted intimidating. He got up in my face.
He'll leave and I'll
No, I told you guys could not be in a specific area.
What did I do?
No, I have asked you guys to leave multiple times. If you guys are not going to listen, the cops are coming. Okay. That's fine. You can record. That's perfectly
But
fine.
all I want to do is pay for my goods and you won't let me.
Because you up and you got in my face.
What did I do?
And then once I asked you to leave again,
What
you
did I
got
do?
back in my face.
I'm as close to
I
you
am
as I've been
asking
all
you
day.
to leave.
I just like to pay for my things and leave. It took me almost an hour because you have no staff.
Okay, and like I said, if you have anyone who would like to apply, we will gladly accept their
So
application.
managers don't get paid to hire.
I am really curious on what happened prior to this recording in order to warrant the response that the staff member has given here. And from what the sounds of it is, they're possibly a manager. It's not confirmed. I'm not 100% sure of that. That's purely an assumption. But it just seems ridiculous that we got to this stage in the first place. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. The people behind the camera, I don't care what you want to say. Clearly you did something that's a bit of a dick move towards this manager to warrant her just to want you to go and not even buy the products that you came in to buy, even though you clearly got them ready to go. Oh, and what was that sly comment that you cut off at the end of the clip? I just want you to speak up and say it again. Just so this microphone here can hear, you know?
Come on, Kayla. Come here. Excuse me. You guys may not want to eat here. There's a roach in here. I swear. Look, lift up the napkin.
Oh, no. I gotta get my life. Yeah, no,
Excuse me. Excuse me. Lift up this napkin. Lift up the napkin. I gave it to my baby.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm shaking.
I'm sorry about this.
She ate a nugget already. I'm so scared.
I'm sorry.
You hear me
rid of this. Can I?
I'm so sorry.
Your money?
Yes, I want my. Of course, I want my money back. And I'm calling the health department, so you guys know.
Okay, what's a Happy Meal and what else?
That's it, just a Happy Meal.
It was at 6:02.
No, baby, no. Mommy will get you something.
This is a tough one for me to just break me now. Like, it's just like you see something like imagine the feeling when you see something that just makes your heart drop and it's just like, oh, that's not good. I can only imagine that's what the staff are feeling by just seeing that, let alone what the mother's feeling at this point in time, knowing that her child just ate some food out of that same packaging that had a cockroach inside of it. Which actually makes me ask a curious question. With Happy Meals in America, do they just throw the chips and nuggets straight into the Happy Meal box? Is there no additional packaging to put the chips in neatly and the nuggets in neatly so that they are mostly separated from the box? It's like, is that not a thing over there? Because it is here. Like, there's small paper packagings that they'll put the small fries and the 3 or 4 nuggets into and then put it inside the Happy Meal box, so it's nice and neat. Because it looks like it wasn't, at least in this Happy Meal. It may be different depending on the Macca's. Anyhow, that's wild. Like, I'm sure the manager saw that, and his life at Macca's was going through his eyes. It's just like, oh no, I might, dependent on how this goes, I could actually lose my job, or things can go horribly, horribly wrong. Like, it can, man, it's such a sucky situation just to have anything along those lines happen. It's horrible. Just encountering a cockroach inside of a bag of food, that is not what you want to be seeing, and it's a huge question on how in the world did that happen.
This clip's a bit of a funky one. So this person's just doing typical customer service shenanigans. There's this group of people who are living, so she tells them, hey, hope you guys have a wonderful day, hope you guys enjoyed, yada yada yada. And this grandma from the group decided to grab her arms and start lecturing her about how she's not a guy and stuff along those lines. Here's a clip.
Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and hope you guys hope you guys enjoyed your meal. Let me give you a hint.
You want people to respond to you better? Don't call me a guy ever again.
Oh, I just usually say that to everyone.
Well, you is plural. Did you have English in school?
Huh?
See, it bothers me because you is plural. You guys means everybody. I'm not everybody. I'm a woman, you know. I didn't get made up to that. But you shouldn't let anybody do it to you. You're too young and beautiful. I take it as a put down.
I'm sorry, I think she's trying to ask your group. Yeah, I was just saying that as in, like, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
No, I know, but you said you guys.
Yeah, talking about you and the guy that you're with.
Well, but you can wish him a good day, and you can say, madam, you can have one too. I'm old enough to be your great-grandma. And it's become a thing. I see young ladies, and I think, nobody should address you like that. They should say, call you darling, dear, y'all, even because we're in the South. But some people, they come down here, they move from Pennsylvania, Ohio, wherever, and if it's not you guys, it's you. I grew up in the Bronx. I can turn Bronx on you in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But the South is known for hospitality and friendliness.
Yeah.
So you address people as you or y'all, or I hope you have a good day. But I don't hope you guys have a good day. See, I noticed it, especially if you have...
I mean, look, I get it to some degree, but mostly I'm just sitting going, okay, when people refer to groups, it is more often than not that just people just refer to a group of people as like, good luck, you guys. Like, it's not guys isn't being used as a gendered term in those contexts. And yes, it does get used, oh, look at you go, guy, as a gendered term in some contexts, but more often than not, it doesn't. So it seems a little bit unnecessary to go off with the worker for telling you guys to have a wonderful day. Yeah, it probably would be better off just say you guys and girls have a beautiful day or something along those lines. But ultimately, I don't think it's enough to get this worked up over to the point where you grab the person's arm and you start lecturing them over it. It seems inanely stupid and way over the top and absolutely unnecessary, but here we are.